Yes, yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for another fan calling show. I'm sorry we missed last week, but New York got in the way and there's a lot of things that happened. So apologies we didn't do last week, but we are back now and we have got some breaking news, and that is concerning, sorry, and Onana, Manchester United, exclusive from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United have improved their bid for Andre Onana. It's now worth 50 million euros, add-ons included around 45 million euros plus 5 million add-ons. Inter always ask for 60 million euro package, but sources believe 55 million could be the right number to make it happen. Talks continue on. So that is some latest developments that came about an hour ago. Um, from Fabrizio Romano. That looks like Manchester United should get this done. So, people, come and have your say. I want to know, are you happy with the transfer window so far? Mount Dunn, number 7 shirt. What do you think about the number 7 shirt? Is it should it have been made happen? Um, what else is there to talk about? Are we gonna make other signings? This is your time to have your show. And yeah, my big up to everybody who's here. Please do hit the like button right now. There's over 223 of you in the chat right now. Everybody, do me a favor. If you have the heart and the love for Saeed TV, please hit the like button on the video right now, and please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to become a member, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, member. Let me know, people. And yeah, press the join button, become an It Ain't Easy member. But I put the chat in. Guys, by the way, only Manchester United fans, please. I know there's a lot of rival fans, but what happens is, yeah, there's a lot of United fans who don't get a chance to call in. So what we're doing is my United fans only. I am thinking of doing a Premier League calling show, but again, that might be in the future. But guys, Manchester United fans only. Call now. Right, I put the chat in there. Right, there we go. I'm gonna pin it to the comments so that you guys can find it a bit more easier. Um, there we go. Call now, people. Call now. There we go. The thing is out there. Definitely not City fans. You lot have just won a treble, mate. Man said City fans, Are you taking a piss? City fans, But yo, Christopher is already in straight away. Christopher,
Yo,
what are you saying, my bro?
first again, Nah, but with Mason Mount, at first I was like, fuck Ten Hag, innit? That's what I was saying, bro. Fuck Ten Hag, bro. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people said that, man.
but,
A lot of
but
people said
I
that.
looked at his profile and I looked at it and I'm like, he's a bit of an Ericsson and a Fred mixed together.
Yeah.
So he's an upgrade. Also, he can play in the 10 if Bruno's moving mad in the away games. You can put Mount in the 10 as well. So you have a replacement for Bruno, because everyone was saying that we need a replacement for Bruno as well when Bruno's playing shit. So, but I think Ten Hag will go for Mount and Bruno in the 8 and
Mhm.
Casemiro in the 6. And we're gonna play that against the smaller teams. You get what I mean? The smaller
Mm.
teams that don't like to dump.
Yes.
We're gonna win that ball high up, and I think we're gonna create a lot of chances, because people don't talk about Mount in the, I think it was the 2021 season. He created the same amount of chances as Bruno, and he created more chances than KDB that season. Him and
Okay.
created 73
You've been
chances.
doing your research then, yeah? You've been
Yeah,
doing your research on
I was
Mount
thinking
then, yeah?
about it. I was like, I need to know. So KDB, if you have Bruno and Mount there, both with energy and both can create chances, I can see it maybe working. People might think, oh, it's a meaty midfield, because
Yeah.
Mount and Bruno, if you don't know, Mount, they both don't turn up in away games. That's why I've
Yep.
really, even in Mount's prime, he didn't turn up in away games. But this is
Facts.
where Amrabat comes in. Amrabat and Casemiro, home games, we're cooking,
Yep.
bro. And Bruno and Mount in the
On the
10.
big away games. On the big
Yeah,
away games as well.
home games as well, because you can't have Mount and Bruno in home games either, in my
Yeah.
opinion. So I think against a
Yeah.
smaller team, Mount and Bruno will work, and against the bigger teams, you play Amrabat and Casemiro, and you play like Bruno in the 10 or Mount in the 10, and I think we could be cooking something still. I think it could be.
Yeah.
Then I'm seeing the positive side, but Ten Hag, you're smoking some spliffs in the Netherlands because you don't sign Mount as your first signing, though.
Mm.
Don't start
You know what
signing
it is?
first signing.
I feel like he's watched him at Vitesse. I think it's a Ten Hag classic signing. This is
Bro,
more of a Ten Hag
I,
signing than
I,
Anthony. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this is more of a Ten Hag signing than Anthony. This is a
yeah,
classic Ten Hag signing when
Saeed,
you actually look at it.
we're the biggest club in England. Fuck Liverpool, mostly titles. We're the biggest club in England. I told Sam this. We're the biggest club in England. We are not Ajax, fam. That shit little club, bro. I don't care. We're not Ajax, bro. You can't be bringing small ballers. We need big ballers at this club to get back to the top level.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
so he still thinks he's at Ajax. If he's still having that attitude where he's at Ajax, it's like Graham Potter still thinking he's at Brighton and all that. Like, you need to level up with the times, bro. You're at Man United, the biggest club in England. So,
Yep. 100%.
can't.
100%.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think. Oh wait, you talk. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Oh, I was just saying. I think with Amrabat though, Amrabat and Casemiro away games, we can win a lot of games on the transition with those two in the midfield. Also, Amrabat is better on the ball than Casemiro. I know that might sound mad, but do you agree? I think Amrabat's better on the ball. Amrabat's very, very good on the ball.
Yep, 100%. I think for me, he's a quality player. I think for me, he's a destroyer. I think he's someone that we need in that middle of the park. But again, it just depends on what money. I think we have to sell some players. You know, I know this situation about Fred. Let's sell some players.
I can't lie though. Amrabat's better than Declan Rice. Arsenal fans hold that. You got burnt Rice for 100. Amrabat is better.
He did boss him though. He did boss him. He did boss him though in the game.
I watched that final. Amrabat was the best player on the pitch. If he had better players, he would have won that game.
Gee. Well, listen, man, we're gonna be shameless next season. Next season, we're gonna be shameless.
This is the hottest take ever, bro. Fuck Arsenal as well. No Champions League. You chat like you're a big club, bro. Declan Rice. If McTominay played for West Ham, you do the same thing. I said it. I said it, bro. If McTominay played for West Ham, you do the same thing. Declan Rice.
You were doing so well there, man. Why'd you let it down now, man?
Bro,
I hate
Arsenal more than Man City, bro. Yo, Declan Rice.
Down.
He's the English McTominay, you know. I don't rate that baller, bro.
McTominay. Nah, he's a good player, man. I'm gonna have to stop you there. I think Declan Rice is a good player, man. I think he's a good player. I think the price tag is.
He's a steady Eddie. Casemiro's not a steady Eddie. Declan Rice is a steady Eddie. I'm Babs, bro. That guy, bro. Just twerking for Arsenal every time. Trying to say Casemiro's not world class, but you just burnt Rice. He had Thomas Partey. I'm not having it. He can't chat to me. Thomas Partey and burnt Rice. Never, ever, bro. Never. Amrabat is clear.
Nah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you, man.
Also,
but nah, man, it's go on.
Good goalkeeper. We should get him. He's an upgrade on De Gea. The way the club treat De Gea is very, very wrong. I'm sorry to De Gea for that. You're a club legend, in my opinion. I love De Gea. I think when the times get hard, though, sometimes he's not there, though. Like, sometimes he just disappears.
You think so? I don't know, I think he's always there, man. I think he's always there no matter what. Like,
remember Man City in the final? Mistake. Sevilla in the Europa League.
Oh,
mistake.
you mean? Yeah.
And he's
I know what you mean.
Big games over the years. After 2015-17, after that, he hasn't been at the top for me. But in his prime, he's a servant. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, then. Say no more, man. But, yo, Chris, big up to you, man. I appreciate you coming on as usual, man. We'll catch up next week, bro.
Best YouTube channel out there.
Come on, man. Come on. You already know. Come on, my guy. Let's bring on Gavin Maccabi. Gavin Maccabi, is that you?
That's pronounced McBee, Saeed.
Sorry, say that again, sorry?
I say it's Scottish. It's pronounced McBee. It's McBay.
Okay, my apologies. How are you, Gavin? How's everything?
I'm quite well. I'm doing well. It's the first time I've spoke to you.
There we go. First time for everything, man.
Yeah.
What do you want to say?
Well, there's one or two things I wanted to discuss regarding. First of all, Mason Mount getting the number 7 shirt. I think that's a no-no.
Okay, why?
Well, I think we've only just signed him. There's been far better quality players than him. That's an iconic shirt number.
Yeah.
As far as we're concerned, as far as a Manchester United are concerned. I mean, you've had Robson, you had George Best for it for a wee while before he got the 11 shirt. You had Beckham, you had Ronaldo. mean, they're all quality players, far better than Mason Green. Yeah, he just gets handed that shirt. You know, I just think that shirt has to be earned.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, Gavin, you know your mic, is it are you using a mic or are you using something else? I'm struggling to hear you a little bit.
I don't know what's wrong. I can hear voices.
Can you guys hear him? Can you guys hear him? Let me know if you guys can hear him. If you can hear him, if the people can hear you, that's the main thing.
Yeah,
Let me know if you guys can hear him.
yeah,
1 second. Yeah, you can hear you. Okay, cool. They can hear you. Carry on, carry on.
yeah. I just think Ten Hag as well. I think my only problem with Ten Hag is his decision making.
Okay.
I think later on in the season, maybe I'll go down to watch United when I can. It's quite a distance to come from Edinburgh to Manchester. And
Mm.
we do go down. We manage about 3 or 4 games a season, which is not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Do you
Um,
think with the seven shot has it lost its meaning though? Let's be honest though. Has it
yeah,
lost its
I
meaning?
think beginning to think it has if Mason Mount's got it. I mean, I think my honest opinion, I think Spurs got the better signing when it comes to midfield.
Mm.
I can't mind
Yeah.
his name again. I think we got the better midfielder.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Um,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just think, as I say, Ten Hag's decision making, I think he ponders too long in the transfer market on one player. Me personally, if these clubs are starting to take the mick, you know,
Mm.
I would go, right, 2 bids, not good enough, fine, move on. I
Move
think
on.
he's
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the same player too often. I
You
think
think
we've
he's a
actually,
stubborn
I
man
think
though?
it's the club have become nuts.
Yeah. But with Ten Hag though, he's very, very stubborn in his approach, and I think that
Yeah, I
I
do
spoke to
get
a lot of
that.
people.
I think
Yeah.
that could be his downfall. I mean, if things,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
things work out, you know what I mean? I seem to hope we get the Qatari ownership as
Yeah.
well. Because I think we'll get rid of the present regime and our own people. A bit more football knowledge and a bit of pride.
Mm. Lastly, anyone else you want to see in the transfer window that you want to see?
They will certainly need that goalkeeper. I wouldn't go, what Inter Milan are offering now, I would give them it. If they accept it, that's fine. If they don't accept it, move on. That was my point about Ten Hag. Maybe he
Uh,
doesn't have another goalkeeper in mind, and this is to be the thing. It's a very important position in a football team to have, you know, and you have to be.
Absolutely.
We do need one. I mean, possibly the games, I think, was quite badly treated in some ways. I mean, he was there 12 years, and I do feel that he should have been moved on before. Now,
Mm. Mm. Absolutely, absolutely. Gavin, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you coming on and having your say. And
yeah,
we'll chat again next week sometime.
right, all
Thank
the
you,
best.
Gavin.
Nice to meet you.
You too as well, mate. You too as well. Take care. Big up to Gavin there. Let's bring on Sophia. Sophia, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Well, good news coming back in terms of the Onana situation. But yeah, your follows yours. What do you want to talk about?
I mean, okay, so first maybe dive into the Mount thing. I mean, I've been, seeing the big things for you and whatnot, which
Yeah.
you talking about in terms of the Mount signing being a bit underwhelming. I do feel the same way as well. It's not necessarily a signing that really excites me, and it didn't really make it any better with the fact that he got the number 7 shirt, but he's now a Man
Mm,
United player. What are you gonna do? I've done some more research
mhm,
and whatnot, and like you said, the fact that there's a connection with him and Ten Hag since a while back when Mount was playing for Vitesse and whatnot. So I get it now, but I still am intrigued and a little bit interesting to trying to find out how will this work out at the end of the day, basically. But the number 7 shirt is a lot of pressure. Wow, I Lord have mercy. That hopefully he'll be up for it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's big. It's big.
it's
So I
big.
hope
It's
that he
very
does
big.
show up.
That's why I'm like, you know what I mean? Did obviously he must believe in himself then. And sometimes I can applaud someone who has that confidence. And I hope he does actually do it. But
Yeah,
it's a big pressure because you know what the fan base is like.
yeah,
Every kind of bad performance is going to be scrutinized. Every time he doesn't deliver, it's one of
Exactly.
them where, did he need that pressure, especially when he looks like the players that came in now are better than him? Angel Di
Hmm.
Maria. You would argue certain players that were better than him that position that time. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, we've been having bare, number seven players, throughout the years and whatnot since Ronaldo left and whatnot. Then it hasn't worked out, but that for me, that shirt number still holds weight. So it doesn't matter just
Yep.
because, okay, you know, it hasn't worked out that we can just give it to anybody. And I know there's some people saying maybe we should give it to Nacho. I feel like it would have been better to just let that shirt just lay on pause for at least another season or two, and then you'll see who you end up giving it to at the end of the day. But now he has it. It is what it is. But I do want to talk about. I know people in the chat. They see the hair. I love the
Yeah,
hair,
yeah, yeah,
people.
yeah. Listen.
Obviously, that. But even though I love the hair, I still would not mind Andre Onana coming to Man United. I wouldn't.
Yep.
If
That's
there's
fair.
gonna
That's
be,
fair. I like that.
yeah, if there's gonna be anybody to replace him at the end of the day, then I do think it should be Andre Onana in my opinion. As I've been following
Mm,
him through the Ajax days, and outside of the Prem, I do also support Inter. That is like my second team. So especially
mm,
for Inter, it's been incredible this past season. So
mm,
I generally think that, because it's once again that relationship with Ten Hag, and he's really good with playing out from the back and whatnot, then he can be a little bit reckless, but you know what? I like it. I don't mind it. And I do think
mm,
that his shot stopping is a little bit underrated. In my opinion, it's pretty decent and good. So I
mm.
generally think that he can be a force with this team, and it looks like the whole deal is definitely progressing. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if we can wrap this up by the end of the week. I don't know what you're thinking,
I think as well.
Said.
Yeah, I think weekend we could hear "Here We Go." The "Here We Go" from
Yeah, I'm
Fabrizio
ready.
or
I got
David
the
Ornstein.
tumbler ready. I am ready. I'm not even joking.
We're
I'm
ready. You know what I'm
ready.
saying? And it's a big thing, having a new keeper. For me, obviously, I've always been a big David De Gea fan. I've been loyal to him, but obviously, I've had, the time to just say, you know what, it is what it is. We have to move on now, and that's just the
Yeah,
reality of the situation. But
yeah.
like I said, hopefully, Onana can build his legacy and build his future. Do you think we'll have any money for other players, or is it based on sales? Do you reckon, or how you feel about everything else?
We do need to get a striker in, and whatnot. So obviously, like I still feel like it's a bit weird. Like, why can't we be able to do multiple things, be able to sell players? Obviously, there are players linked away and whatnot, Fred and stuff like that. But I hope that we can get a striker in. Um, it looks to be that
Mm,
might be Halen. I think that might be a little bit of a big job for him. And
yeah.
to be honest, I haven't really seen that much. I've seen like one Atalanta game, but other than that, I don't know much of
Mm,
what most of the people are saying. But I don't know. So a striker, and also Sufyan Amrabat, I really rate him. I think that would be
mm.
wonderful if he ends up coming to Man United, especially for the piece that Fiorentina is asking for. Get him. Come on now. Make it
Yeah,
happen.
absolutely. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. So hopefully some positive news over the weekend. But
Yeah.
Sophia, make sure you follow our channel, people. Sophia Talks Football. And yeah, thanks for coming on as usual.
Thank you so much, Sayed. I appreciate it. Have a great time. We'll talk soon.
Take care, Sophia. Bye bye. Take care. Take care. Let's get my guy DJ Paul 703, man. What you telling me, homie?
What's going on, man? It's been a minute.
Yeah, not too bad,
Uh,
man. I'm just hearing something about Hoyland, man. What's the situation, people? Breaking news. Sam Wallace says Manchester United is set to launch a bid. Is that true, or is that just rumours, people? I don't know, man. Let me see if where's that coming from. Yeah. Manchester United will launch a bid for Rasmus Højlund this window. So let's see, man. That could be all talk, man. We need to make a bid, man. But what are you saying, man? How are you finding about the transfer window?
it's been terrible, but it's I mean, at least we're signing some players, but not the players that I want us to sign. But it's been terrible. I mean, we still have the Glazers in charge, so nothing really has changed, and it's just the same inefficient transfer window. Um, the manager, his talent ID has to be questioned with Mason Mount. You know,
Mm,
just I don't know, man. It's just for me. It's been underwhelming when I'm seeing what other people are doing, what Arsenal are doing, what Spurs are doing, uh, even Chelsea, City, Liverpool, and ours just looks bad. Mason Mount, I'm not a fan of Mason Mount. People are telling me he can do well. Um, we'll wait and see, but I'm not really going to put my hopes on Mason Mount. We need another midfielder as well. Amrabat, or just somebody else who can also, add to Mason Mount as well. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm gassed though for this Onana deal. Hopefully it goes through because I just really wanted to upgrade from David De Gea's situation and just pretty much see how we progress the ball from the back, with Onana, with Martinez, with Varane, with Dallo, Shaw, and then Casemiro in front of him. I really want to see how that works. But yeah, it's not really a good window, but that's the only positive that I find from the window is this Onana deal.
Absolutely. You know what it is though? When you look at the transfer window though, what would make you satisfied? Would it be the fact that you'd have all of them plus Amrabat? Is that the key thing? Because I think for me that's where I am at in terms of you get all them players, but just get me an extra midfielder in there just to kind of make the balance kind of correct. Is that where your kind of headspace is at as well?
Yeah, I mean, for me, so we've already signed Mason Mount now. I need another midfielder, and then I need, of course, Onana and Højlund. For me, I don't know what anybody thinks, but I think the second midfielder is actually more important than the Højlund deal for me. I feel like it is more important because that midfield for Manchester United have always had a midfield issue for many years. Many years, like every time, just always getting overrun in midfield. So, as much as the striking issue is a problem, our midfield, it took us up until last year just to get a DM. Now we had a DM. We got rid of Pogba at that window. So now we need a ball progressive midfielder or a combative midfielder. So we need to really take care of that. But also we need a striker as well. For me, a perfect window, but this is just a pipe dream now, is we've already signed him out. So it would have been Onana, Amrabat, and then you signed Højlund and Kane, 4 and 5. That for me, I would have been like, yeah, I'm really content, and we could do some madness this season. But
damage, yeah.
We'll just wait and see what happens. But I'm not really too thrilled. But I'll just wait and see. That's just what it is.
Absolutely, man. DJ, I appreciate you coming on, my bro.
Hey man, no problem, man. It's been a minute, man. Congratulations on everything too. You guys were in New York. You guys should
yeah, man,
potentially come to LA. Next time.
Definitely, man.
You could do
LA. I gotta soon, man. Soon. Hopefully that'll be the next one, man. But love, man, for coming on, bro. My guy. Big up to you, man. Let's bring on Mr. Estrella. Estrella, what are you saying?
Yo, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah. What are you saying? Where you at, man? Are you in the toilet or something?
I'm in the office, and I can't be showing you confidential information.
Take the AirPods out. The AirPods make it so bad, the noise. Take the AirPods out. Might be better.
AirPods are out, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Cool. You see how I was getting smoked last time for saying I don't want to sell Sancho? Can you see the foolishness now? Like, bro, Mason Mount, he's an okay plan. I'm not gonna say he's an average player. He's an okay centre midfield, obviously English tax and all sorts. But bro, 1 year left on his deal. Poor, horrendous season, northwards of 50 million, and you man want to sell Sancho for 45 just after purchasing him for 75. Make it make sense. I wasn't saying I want to keep him because I think I rate him highly. No, I just want my money back. I want the dough back. I'm getting tired of buying players for stupid peas, and then a year or two later they're going for like half the price. It's ridiculous. Man want me to be
absolutely.
Content. Man don't want me to be content with Mason Mount. Like, we needed enough. We don't need Mason Mount, if I'm being totally honest. I hope he does well because I'm going to back every single United player, but he's not the person we should have been going for, especially for that amount of fees. What if you added an extra 30 million or either 30 million or attach the player to the deal? You could probably get a wriggled out Casino. I don't see what the issue is with offering 55 million and McTominay to Brighton for Casino. I don't understand why you can't do that. My thing is one of the most
This-
important signings. I'm gonna say one of the
yeah.
most important signings we need to be making, yeah, is a football director. This is why I'm just eager for this. I told you I'm so not bothered. Like I said, I give my hats off to Eric Ten Hag. He had an amazing season for what he had to his Arsenal. I get it, that's fine. But in terms of moving forward, I'm not gonna have my transfer dictated to by my manager. Someone needs to be able to tell him no, because I'm tired of chasing over these mediocre players, spending stupid dough on them because the manager wants them, and it's like you can't keep dictating to what players that we get. I understand you're the manager, you need to control it, but it's like, bro, it's impossible. Like I'm not going to be moving forward with man like Arabrat. You're getting people at Arsenal buying Declan Rice. You're going to get Chelsea buying Casido, and they've already got Enzo Fernandez. And what I'm getting into my club is Mason Mount and Amrabat. Like, come on. I understand everyone's excited about signings, but let's not pretend like we're actually intrinsically involved with these players. I know a lot of the people in this chat don't want them. They're not the first names that people are saying. And why has no one been sold yet? Other than Zidane Iqbal, which I think is shocking, for £1 million. Come on.
Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. I think the thing is, though, we have to, you have to kind of almost back the manager in terms of decision making, and then later on analyze where it's gone wrong. I mean, the ownership situation as well. Is he restricted? I think there's an element in that as well. I mean, what he can spend. I think for me, he wants Harry Kane, but he has to now go with Højlund again for the right price. So it's a lot, man. But then again, we could have had new owners by now, and the situation could be so different. You know what I mean? Obviously, they've kind of kept it on and kept it on, kept it on, and now we're at the situation now where Ten Hag is maybe getting different targets that he probably didn't want. Let's just be honest. It would have been This would be the same targets if let's say the Qataris were here, because it'll be a bigger budget, more planning, more people involved, more structure.
I feel like he got effed over last season, yeah, and we've had basically a whole year for recruitment and scouts. Even if you knew he was going to get effed over again, if you didn't know, yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know who is doing the scouting, but they should have provided more names than just Mason Mount. You've had over a year to look at midfield options. Let's be honest now. And if he was going to get messed up, why haven't we sold anybody? Why weren't we doing deals in the background of stipulating deals of letting people go straight away? Like letting De Gea go. I love De Gea, and I'm not one of these fickle fans, because I remember like at least 3-4 years in a row where he was like player of the season, like saving us. Obviously, that don't mean nothing to new gen fans. Like, they just forget about what the new signing to wear. That's understandable. But I even remember when Rio Ferdinand left our club, the way they just binned him off. Evra binned him off. It's like, this is not how football clubs supposed to be run. And I'm seeing people like other people from other YouTube channels that I'm not going to mention. I'm not giving them a shout out, but it's like this agenda that they're going for. They're like, yeah, get out my club. I'm so happy. Blah blah blah. But where's this energy for the people that don't even help you? Like Maguire's been dead for how long? I don't hear this energy. Jesse Lingard was dead for how long? Had half a good season and then been dead again. And it was like, a big goodbye to him. De Gea, regardless of what he's like, regardless of what the inconsistencies in his game, that he's not a ball-playing goalkeeper, I understand that. But like, I just think it's mad disrespectful to just dish someone out the club like that. When you've got certain man like, and the funny thing is, remember I'm telling you this now, remember I told this when Ronaldo left, there always needs to be a scapegoat at United for some reason. I have a feeling now I told you it was going to be, when Ronaldo was gone, it was going to be De Gea. Now I feel the new scapegoat is going to be Bruno. That's why I'm just tired of having all these certain players in my club. I'm not saying let's get rid of Bruno, but I'm saying I just want a team where everybody is cohesive and nobody argues about why is he not starting it, why is he not playing it. Because when Liverpool are winning things, when City are winning things, you don't hear their fan bases going, well, I don't really hear from Man City fans, but you don't hear like other like fan clubs saying, "Oh, there should be it's Thingy FC or Thingy FC." They all care about the club and how all the cohesion's going. My main thing is just to get. Even now, yeah, I can't even lie. I would bid off this transfer window if it meant getting rid of like 7 to 8 players that need to go, because it's like Maguire's going to turn into the new Phil Jones. Like Saeed, I'm losing it. If this guy stays and survives, he's going to be the new Phil Jones. This is why I'm telling you, my last call when I was like, don't get rid of Sancho. I don't want people to think, oh, man, don't know ball. I don't really care about that. I want to reiterate this again. It's not that I think he's going to come good. I'm just not in a position to let go of certain assets. Yeah, it's the main reason why they're not letting go of Mason Greenwood, not letting go of Mason assets without getting the financial rewards. I didn't spend 75 million on you to be on 350k a week for you to be buying chains saying Sancho on it. I'm not selling you for 45 million. I want to get my money back. So if that means I'm going to keep you here and maybe you have a good 3 months and then in January we let you go or we do another transfer to buy, because I'm not letting certain players go for no reason anymore. It's not happening. Things need to change at the club. Lights are gone.
Yeah.
But things need to change at the club.
Yeah. Now, love, man. I'll leave you go, man. Obviously, I mean, big up. Like I said, you speak the truth, man. So you get me now. That's real talk, man. So I appreciate you coming on, man, bro.
TV, man. Shout out, make it bigger and better, man. Million
Come on,
subscribers coming soon, fam.
Come on, man. My guy. Love, bro. Love. Big up to you. We got man like OMS. OMS, how are you, my friend?
Yo, what's good, Saeed? Firstly, congrats on stepping up and making a big platform. And you and the Big Six have been immense ever since I started watching y'all. So, congrats,
Come on, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love, man. Come on, my guy.
So,
how are you, man? First time. I think first time calling though. Have you been the first time on the channel?
First time calling, yeah. First time calling. Yeah, and yeah, like because what's driven me to call is this everyone's umbrage over the Mount deal. Lest we forget, he's been very, very productive for Chelsea. Like not last season, but like the 3 seasons beforehand.
Yeah.
Ten Hag, clearly, there's a clear plan. And with Onana coming in, I can actually see some playmaking from the back. Because let's be real, if Onana comes in, him and Lissandro are going to be our 2 best passers. Like that, and that can allow Mount and Bruno to wreak havoc in the final third. I agree that we do need another midfielder, and I mean definitely a striker, but we can't do anything unless West Ham send us a stimulus package after having 100 million quid burning a hole in their pocket. Because they're the type of clubs that would go for Maguire and McTominay. So now that they've let go of Rice, why can't they get the sauce out of us instead? Because we need to get rid of the sauce badly.
And the thing is, though, I don't know. It's one of them where, like, how many players now have upgraded now? Like, teams are getting better than what we've got right now. Fred, McTominay, they're getting better players. They're producing better. They're not like, back in the day, they would fish in the market for these sort of players. But now, look at Newcastle getting Tonali. Like, there's just another step now. You know what I mean? Like, to go to. You don't have to go shop in this aisle. You can go better. And teams are putting themselves out there.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think that definitely comes down to, having Suits as our recruitment and scouting team and having terrible negotiators over the years. So, I mean, there's no major club that's going to allegedly scout 800 right backs and come to the conclusion that Wan Bissaka is suited for us. So, again, like, it just comes down to like recruit, and here's the thing, the likes of Liverpool, City, even Arsenal, like their managers are blessed with having a clear, having no transparency between a capable recruitment team and the manager itself. So I don't blame Ten Hag for sticking to his guns over Mason Mount. I really don't. And he's, in my opinion, he's shown enough to be trusted for at least like 2 or 3 more seasons, because again, like last season, I'm not going to go so far as to call it a miracle, but I would legitimately say that that's been the most promising season I've had as a United fan in over a decade.
Absolutely. The home form, the cups, the fact that we, you know what I mean, we got third, you know what I mean, it was promising in that sex, 100%. It's just for me the away form and the big results that we, there's some things that I like that Ten Hag's done, but some things that I dislike. But overall, I'm more than happy with what he's done. But does this give you confidence? Onana, hopefully now. Højlund today, apparently we're making a bid for him. And then Mason Mount. Do you think that's it? Or do you think there'll be one more midfielder coming in alongside that?
It depends on the West Ham stimulus package, to be honest. Or another club stupid enough to buy our deadwood. I mean, we're about to take a 35 million loss on Fred. So, may as well just get the money from that. Donny van de Beek, I'm not entirely too sure. Maguire, I have a horrible feeling that he's staying next season. I have a horrible feeling, because again, like he's clutching on to that 200 grand a week bump because we qualified for the Champions League, so his wages have naturally lifted up. Getting De Gea out was a huge bonus, because that finally gets gives United the kick up the arse it's needed to go get another goalkeeper. But yeah, we're not going to fix 10 years of stupidity in one summer window. I've resigned myself to that fact. These things are going to be time needs to be taken. All we can do is, like, I see what Ten Hag's trying to do. Whether it's going to be implemented correctly is another factor. And
Another
to
thing,
answer your
yeah.
question, Mount and Onana isn't enough, but I would be pleasantly surprised if we added a midfielder and another striker. But again, that comes down to how much we can recoup from selling, our expendables, to put it kindly.
Absolutely. Oh my, OMS. What's your name actually?
Omar.
Omar. I had a feeling, Omar. But nah, look for coming on, man, and hopefully we'll catch up next week, man.
No worries, bro. Take care, and yeah, big ups.
Big up, man. Always love, man. Big up to you, man. Make sure you guys are liking the video. There's over 500 people in here. Make sure you are hitting the like button on the video. Let's bring in Michael Boa. What you saying, Michael?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. What you saying? You good?
Good. Always good, Saeed. Always good seeing you. Always a good time.
Come on, man. Always love, man. Always love. What do you want to talk about, man?
I can't really talk about the ownership because I still don't believe any of it, to be honest. Every day,
Yeah.
like articles, this person saying something, this person saying something, but nothing is actually like talking about what's going on. So I don't even want to talk about that. Let's talk about Mason Mount. Honestly, I think it's not a bad signing.
Okay.
If you look at Sabuzla, Dominic Sabuzla, they got him for what?
Yeah.
The same amount of money, but no English tax. I think they're the similar type of player, attack. So I don't think it's a bad buy. I don't want to defend Chelsea, but I think their whole year last year was just. I don't think people should give them a chance to say they were, players are shit, because what they went through, nobody's gone through. If any club went through what Chelsea went through, all their players will be bad. Ownership gone. Roman Abramovich has been there for 20 plus years, loves the club, gone. You had 3 coaches. Imagine playing under 3 coaches in 1 year. You're gonna be shit. Anybody's gonna be shit. You know what I mean? The whole team, the whole team that won the Champions League, they're gone. Everybody's shit. So I don't want to talk about the year because previously Mason Mount wasn't bad. He's an average player. He scores, gets assists. So hopefully he rises. I'm trying to be positive. Me personally, I didn't like giving him the 7. I didn't like them giving the 7. It means like it's meaningless. But if you look back in the past, Di Maria had it, Valencia had it, Michael Owen had it, Sanchez had it, Cavani had it, Memphis had it. So there's been a lot of other number 7s.
Yeah, it don't mean anything then. It don't really mean anything when you look at it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it like that they're giving it. I think they should have like waited for like a Mapape, for example. Like, if the Qataris do come in, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I can't talk about that. But I think that giving the number 7 is unadded pressure because already fans are already like on eggshells with him. But I just look at it like when we got Mata, we got like it was like he would have like the same GA at the time throughout his long term, because since 2017, Mason Mount's been the number 1 GA on Chelsea. So he's been doing numbers, but we'll see. Hopefully Ten Hag has a plan for him. I don't know about Ten Hag ball anymore, man. It's just hoofball, man. It's just his.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think we're
a
lot
of people feel like that. A lot of people feel like
I don't
that. A
think
lot
we're
of
a
people feel
possession
like
team.
that.
I know he changed his style. I know that for a fact. I know he changed his style. He probably has seen what he's getting out of the players, and I don't see anything really technical because like people call Sancho shit, but before we bought Sancho, everybody was happy. Like people are bashing him because he's not a player that just runs. He needs a guy that links up with him, does 1-2. He's like a really good in the box player, close to the box, dribbles. I understand that he's not gonna be like running like Rashford and just taking guys 1v1 and stuff. But before we bought Sancho, everybody was happy. If you go give Sancho to the right club, Sancho's gonna go bag 20 GA easily. Easy. Go give him back to Dortmund. He's gonna go do well at Dortmund. It's just different styles. It's like Ten Hag is different. But I don't like when people start bashing him. It's different. But we gotta sell guys. We haven't sold anybody. And I feel like our season, if most of these guys are still here, I think Fred will be out. But if McTominay is still there in the midfield, Harry Maguire is still there, like I feel like they're not going to play a lot. But the thing is, it's just the same faces, and having the same faces when you're not successful, you're going to end up with the same results. You got to bring in new hunger, new faces, and everything. Like I get it, these guys are good professional passion merchants, but it's just still not good because if injuries happen, they're gonna rely on? We're gonna have McTominay back there and what's his name back there, Maguire back there. So
Yeah.
they need to get them out. Period. Like they need to get these guys out. Period. Like I don't know
We
where.
need Chelsea's
Chelsea did
recruitment
amazing.
team, man.
Like I don't want to make this about
Chelsea's done
Chelsea, but
amazing.
other clubs have been doing good this window. And me personally, like I don't think we're gonna be a title contender. Qataris are not. Because this window is already like, even though we can make deals quick in like 3 days, get Casemiro or these guys, this, that. But like I don't know who's available as a striker. Me, if it's my opinion, I would get Osimhen. Go get Osimhen. He's a proven goal scorer. He's still young. I know the fee would be a lot, but it's just like, who else in the league out there is getting 20 goals? Like Harry Kane, yes,
I
but like,
know.
but
I know.
I know Tottenham's
We
not
have to
going to
get it
do
from
it.
the Arsenal one. Look what Arsenal are doing.
Yeah.
They get the wingers have to step up. So our wingers have to step up, man. So
Liverpool,
yeah,
all their attacking, if they all stay healthy, they're going to attack as a whole together. We have Rashford to depend on. Like, come on, it's not enough. We have no other striker.
yeah.
Whitehorse is not there anymore. Whitehorse didn't even do anything. Martial, I don't even know if Martial is going to even like. We don't know. There's no proven guarantee anybody. But if there's one striker I could think of, I would get Osimhen because, like La Liga, who's the top striker in La Liga? Lewandowski. He's not leaving. Well, what other clubs out there? Ligue 1 is Mbappe. If Qataris come in, I think if Qataris come in,
There's always a
I
hit and miss, man.
100% believe if the Qataris come in, they're gonna get Mbappe. They're gonna try because the
Yeah,
whole what's going on with
Mbappe.
the
Yeah,
drama.
Mbappe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the drama. I
yeah,
believe that, but I can't talk about the Qataris because they're not here. We're still with the Glazers, and we're still with Maguire. We're still with McTominay and all these guys. Amrabat,
yeah.
for the money, I'll take Amrabat for the money because if it's nothing more than 40 million, that's a deal. That's a good deal. He knows the game.
Absolutely.
He's
But
aggressive.
Boa,
He's aggressive, and all that stuff. So
yeah, man. Nice one, Michael. I appreciate you coming on, man. Good chat,
anytime.
man. As
Thank you.
always, man.
Thank you.
Love,
Take
bro.
care.
Come on, my guy. Come on, man. Let's bring on Ayub. Guys, one by one, I will be coming to you. I can see you all in the background, so please be patient. We're gonna be on for another hour 15 anyway. So, but Ayub, what are you saying? You good?
Big up, Saeed. Assalamu alaikum. Eid Mubarak. Late Eid
Salam.
Mubarak, brother.
Yeah. Late Mubarak. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's all love.
Yeah. So I just want to go to the point. You know that we are the worst club for selling players and buying players, bro. If we could have invested, selling Maguire, Fred, Henderson, Teles, Eric Bailly, Danny van de Beek, McTominay, and Martial, we could have made like easy 160, plus the money that we spend on Mason Mount, 50, whatever it is, plus the money that we're going to spend on ONANA, another 50. So that makes you 200 and something. If we could have brought, that Mason Mount, we don't need. Casado, bring Harry Kane all in, and bring ONANA. That's all what we need. But I don't know, man. We are the worst club for selling players. When we buy players,
Even if we sold them, because the brother before said we're gonna make a loss of 35 million on Fred. We've used him enough to not make that. Like we could at least get 20 million. We've made enough profit
easy.
by
Yeah,
20 million. Then at least then you're up. Then you go and get 30 off. Then you go just do what Chelsea do. Chelsea
yeah.
just make them little 20, 30 millions, and then they go get the players that they do, and then the next spend, and
Yeah, exactly. So I hope if we get sold by Qataris or whatever who buys Man United, these guys who are in the market for us, like the director of football and all of this nonsense, they have to,
Yep.
bro, leave the club. They don't know how to do business. They
No.
really don't know how to make business. So for all the fans who are like against David De Gea, I want to tell that De Gea, he's a legend. He don't deserve what we are doing right now for our club.
Absolutely.
You
You
know,
don't.
yeah, he does. He doesn't deserve. He's the only player who left the Premier League, bro. Who won the Premier League? All these players,
Yep.
they have never won. So he have made like a lot of saves. A lot of he saved us so many times. If you remember last year, if it wasn't for De Gea and Cristiano Ronaldo, God knows where were we last year. If you remember. So I will say that it's okay to have like a new chapter. I don't disagree with that. I like Onana. I like how he plays. That it's the new generational football. How Onana and Ederson and that's those goalkeepers how they play. They are good, but I don't know how our club is disrespecting the players, bro. They don't deserve. They don't deserve really.
Did you see that tweet, by the way? I don't know if you see the tweet from David De
Yeah,
Gea.
yeah.
It, but do you not think he's not helping himself as well, man? I don't know. He must be feeling frustrated, so he's just speaking in
He is. He
emojis
is.
at the minute.
He is. He's not. He's wrong for doing that. I know he's a legend of this club. He have already earned that the most clean sheet in this club. I think there's no other goalkeeper break that record. Only him. So he's disrespecting also. Like he's putting his name like down. We don't. He don't need to do that. Something like that. He have to be like a grown up man that who's like a legend for this club. But the way this club are treating the Gea, that's nonsense, bro. And the way we pay wages, the way we pay salary in this club, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Mad, innit?
Yeah, it's mad. I don't know why do we now. Why did we sell Mason Mount? I don't see. I don't get it, bro. We could have sell like let's say only Fred McTominay and Harry Maguire plus the 50 million that we paid to Chelsea. Get Caicedo, and he's gonna turn the shit up, bro. But I don't know. They don't see.
Yeah,
But all
we'll
I'm gonna
see.
say
We'll
is
see.
all I'm gonna say is Onana was my name. What's my name? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Come on,
man.
my guy. That's a good. It's a catchy name as well, man. But love
Yeah.
Ayub, man. We'll catch
Yeah.
up soon, man.
Peace, man.
Love, bro. Love, man. Love, bro. Let's get O'Neill. O'Neill, what are you saying?
What's up, Said?
What's going on, man?
How you
What's
doing,
going on,
bro?
man? Long time. What are you saying?
Yeah, it's been a while, man, but I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm here. Wanna, I want to speak about the whole transfer thing, right? And
Yep.
I see a lot of person talking about the Mason Mount, right? He's not one of
Yep.
my favorite players, to be honest. But one of the things is you have to understand that Eric, before the transfer window opened, we were hearing about King Ming Jae, Harry Kane, and Rabiot, right? Those are the players, you have to remember that those are the players that Ten Hag was basically targeting, right? Based on the budget that we say we have of 120 million,
Yep.
right? So he was targeting those players. So if he was targeting those players, now we realize that even the guy with gone Liverpool, let me name again, from Brighton. I don't remember his name,
No.
but the one that used to play alongside Caicedo that went to
Caicedo, yeah,
Liverpool,
Caicedo, yeah. Yeah.
right? What happened is those guys were guys that was linked with Manchester United. But we realize now that you have to revert to Mason Mount. So basically, it's not even a plan A or a plan B. This is a plan C or D. So based on what is there, I
Wow.
figure that Ten Hag is just working with what he have and see the best option that he can get at this particular time, right? So for me, we have to understand that Man U is a badly run club, you know. It's a poorly run club. And when we look at we can't sell players because nobody wants them because we give them ridiculous wages, right? Um, Harry Maguire won't leave. Scott McTominay won't leave. These guys won't leave. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted new owners. The other day when I heard it was out that they're gonna pay Maguire 10 million and just make him go on, I was so excited. But right now, it is crazy, right? But even with the whole David De Gea case, David De Gea, my bro, right? I love Onana, but David De Gea, my keeper, and I will back the manager right now. And I believe that De
Would you
Gea,
keep him?
he
Would you
love the
keep him?
club.
Would you keep him?
Oh, David De Gea,
David De Gea.
based on how Ten Hag wants to play, no. But
Yeah, fair enough. I like that.
we should have dealt with it way better though, to be honest. And
Absolutely, yeah.
David De
I
Gea still
agree.
have
I agree.
I I believe that he still have so much respect for the club that even though he's out of contract, remember we heard something the other day that Saudi club wanted him, and it's still all off and waiting on Manchester United. There's no doubt
that this man loved the club, right? And how some of us as fans react and behave towards David De Gea, I think it's criminal, bro. You know, I believe that we shouldn't, as
Talk
fans,
to them, man.
we shouldn't behave that way. It's criminal, man. Can't have a man like that in the club so many years, when so many players of the words throughout the years, and persons just like, it's like they just want to forget about everything. Remember, ONANA is doing it in the Italy, in Syria, and he did it at Ajax, right? But one thing I can say, bro, you have to always remember, you know, David De Gea is proven. But as I said to you, ONANA is good with his feet. Let's see how we adapt to the Premier League. You get what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy, man.
League
I don't.
is a total different league, bro. When you move into
that's
the
true,
Premier
you know.
League, that's when you can say, yeah, you are top notch. You get what I'm saying? So that's just the thing right now. You know, so right now we have to resort to we don't even know if we're getting a defender. We don't even know if we're getting another midfielder. Amrabat is a good player now because of the World Cup. I watch him in the World Cup, but then again, he's playing for his country and doing it in those leagues. It's total different thing from in the Premier League. But
he did play in Europe as well.
Yeah. And so the fact that the manager wanted Mason Mount, I will support him because I trust Ten Hag, bro. I trust him. I trust him, and the fact, and if we, because based on what he did, right, last summer, remember, and we're saying, we're just speculating that we only have 120 million, you know. Remember last summer, how much money was it saying that Man U have? 150, right? And at the end, where did we come up with the money to buy Anthony and Casemiro? If we only had 150, right? But that's just how the Glazers operate. The Glazers are parasite, bro. they need to go, man. They need to go.
They need to go, but we're tired, man. We're tired, man. But O'Neal,
I mean, I'm on Instagram every day just to see if Fabrizio Romano says something about this year. I mean, they need to go, man. We don't need these guys anymore, man.
Hopefully, I reckon for me, we'll hear something in the next few weeks. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I think for me, my headspace is kind of like just left it. I think sometimes when you leave it and you just kind of don't forget about it, sorry, you get good news and then you kind of get excited. So hopefully we'll see, man. But O'Neal, been a pleasure, my guy, man. Big up to the general. Yeah, go on.
One more thing before we go, right? All right, watch this. This summer is a Glazer summer, and all of those negotiators that are negotiating, I guarantee you that if Eric Ten Hag have his way and had the money, he would have gone back for Frankie de Jong. No doubt. He would have gone back for Frankie de Jong. I'm telling you. You see, look at it, Barcelona buy quite a few midfielders recently, right? So guess what happened? He would have gone back for Frankie de Jong. I'm telling you. But guess what happened? It's because of the people that we have negotiated. They can't negotiate. We sell a little player for 1 million. A promising young player for 1 million. Oh man, come on, that's sick, bro. That is so sick. That's what they did.
You killed me, man. You killed me. Yeah, I know. To be fair, we got a lot of that. We got 15 million out of James Garner. That wasn't too bad, but yeah, I mean, it's...
bro, listen. The only reason why they sell James Garner because he was the only sellable asset that we had. We had nobody else that anybody else wanted. That's the thing,
Facts.
Right? They want to hold out for crazy money, and then they can't, and then they have to let go the players for free. Jesse Lingard, prime example. They could have got money for him, then run down his contract and let him go for free. That makes sense. I mean, everybody at the board level should be fired. John Mert and the whole of them, brother, just put in a one barrel.
Get them all out, man. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, man. But O'Neal, love as always. Come on, man. Listen, man. Always love, man. Big up, my guy. Respect, man. Let's bring on Yasser. Yasser, what are you telling me? You good?
Yes, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, man. Not too bad, man. What do you want to talk about, bro?
Bro, I can't lie. Yeah, also good. Remember last time I was on here, I was talking about also the Mason Mount deal, and I was happy about it. Now I said, yeah, if we get like other players on top of that, like ONANA, like a keeper, Costa, ONANA, and so on. And now it looks like we're gonna get ONANA and Højlund. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. I can't lie. Yeah, a lot of people don't like this Mason Mount deal, but I think they'll get proven wrong. But that's about being a fan in it. You'll back the play when he comes in it, and if he proves you wrong, then you hold your hands up in it.
Facts, yeah, 100%, man,
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
You know what it is, yeah. I think ultimately the Mason Mount situation, why I wasn't keen on it, because I just thought the balance in midfield wouldn't be correct in it. And it's like, you know what I mean? I already know what Bruno's about. I know now after watching Casemiro, I know there's some flaws in his game, which is
Yeah,
understandable when you had Cruz and Modric in there, so technically gifted. That's why
yeah,
I was like, you know what, man, let's just get a bit of balance in there. But
yeah,
you know what I mean? Anyone else will hear about Hoyland maybe possibly coming
yeah.
as
Hoyland
well,
possibly, but
Onana.
yeah, but I hear you on the amount stuff because you're what's it called? Some people would be skeptical because we've seen Bruno, we've seen that Casemiro. We need some people are saying we need first phase players. I understand that, but as I said before, I'm not a tactic or anything. But what if, yeah, I was just saying, what if like the what's it called, the ball gets progressed by the keeper like Onana or Costa, and then the centre back because we got technical players at the back like Dalot, Martinez, and Shaw. They could progress the ball and everything. So I'm saying, yeah, let's just see with the midfield three. I think it's gonna work. I think Mount's gonna be a very good sign in my opinion. Saeed, don't let Grizz get away with about you flipping on Mount. Like I was watching Big Six yesterday, and Tobes was saying that if you flip on Mount, you're flip flop. But remember, Grizz
Oh,
was calling Gakpo Wakpo, and then now he holds his
exactly.
hands up now. So just hold him
Yeah,
to
I
account
mean,
with that.
I forgot about that, you know. And you
Yeah,
know what?
remember
That's
he started
exactly it.
calling Gakpo shit. He said Wakpo and everything.
Yeah,
Just hold him onto that.
Jack can know and all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
exactly,
100%,
exactly,
man. But like
exactly.
I said to you, the thing is with Mason Mount, like I've said in a way where I think he's average. I still believe that. But
Yeah, yeah,
like I said to you, in a better team, in a better manager, better balance, he may kind of like he might swing the opposite, and that's
yeah,
okay. It happens in football. A lot of people, there's a lot of players that I didn't rate back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? And I thought to myself, what are we buying this guy for? Like, I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
Chicharito, yeah, that summer, yeah, I think we had Berbatov, Rooney, but I felt like for me, we needed something more.
yeah.
And I looked at Chicharito, I was a bit underwhelmed. I was like,
Mhm.
what's this guy, man? I mean, like, and all of a sudden, he came in and was a fan's favorite. So
Yeah,
your opinions
exactly.
can change.
Yeah, exactly. Like in this situation, you got to back the manager because I feel like Ten Hag, he has a plan for us. He knows what he's doing, and hopefully we get Qatar over the line. But I'll be real, if we had Qatar from the beginning, I think we would have like gone for like the previous guys said before. I think he would have gone for De Jong. I think he would have pushed
Mm,
for Kane, like when splash the money on Kane like 100 mil. But in these
mm,
circumstances, we can't, and we have to be realistic. We have to be real. If we get Onana, Mount, Hoyland, Amrabat, and one more like a centre back, and with departures, yeah, let's be real, 5 players in with some departures, that'll be very good. That'll be a very good window for us. And we can't get rid of, yeah, people need to understand, we can't get rid of Maguire, we can't get rid of Fred, Martial, all these players, because one thing they all have in common is they have big wages. It's not that easy. You see, Chelsea are getting rid of these players, like all these fodders, because they're not on that much of bigger wages. Liverpool always get rid of these players. Man City always get rid of these players, but we can't because we put them on big wages.
You know what? That's a good point, man. And
Yeah,
that's the king that stops him. But again, you know what it is though? I still think though, man. I just feel like there's a way of like selling players, and the thing is, what we do is we buy big players, they become flops, and the next thing you know, there's not like we don't just loan them out. I think
yeah.
sometimes you got to loan them out as well, even if they're flops. Like loan them out and then see where they go.
Would
You
you
know what
wait?
I
Let me
mean?
ask
And
you a question. Would you loan out Sancho?
that one for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather sell than loan. That's the only exception.
Because he's a valuable
Martial,
asset.
but he's yeah. The thing is, Martial for me though, he's been on loan and he flopped.
Yeah,
Van der Beek's been on loan and he didn't really do much. You know what
yeah.
I mean? So maybe the loans don't work. I don't know, man. It's just buying players for the sake of it. That's what Man United have done as well. Like
Yeah.
buying
Now,
players for the sake of
now
it.
we need to. You see what Arsenal done with Aubameyang. You see what Arsenal done with Özil. You see now we need to start terminating. I'm not even joking. We just take the loss on it. We might as well just take the loss on it and just start terminating contracts. Because if no one's gonna buy these players, then what's it called? What can we do about it? What's it called? I've
Mm.
had enough of these loans things, man. I'm trying to make some profit, man. We cannot sell anyone. Let's start terminating people. Let's just take a loss on it, reset as a football club, and start again, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Big up to you, my guy Yasin, man.
See,
Appreciate it, bro.
Alex
Come
Salam.
on, man. Come on. Excellent, bro, as well. Guys, it's over 500 of us in here. We're an hour in, one more hour to go. Make sure you like the video, people. There's over 500. Let's get to 300 likes. If you're watching right now and you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, people. Lesso, what you saying? You good?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, man, not too bad, man. Not too bad. What do you want to talk about, bro?
I mean, obviously the signing, Mason Mount, and as well as giving him the number 7 shirt. I mean, for me personally, I was underwhelmed with the signing. It was very underwhelming. Secondly, you give him the number 7 shirt. For me, it tells me, it indicates that the Glazers, or rather, should I say, the club isn't really looking to make any more bigger signings than him. I think that's the best we're going to do. That's what it indicates. And I think it's not about, to be honest, it's not really about the quality of the player that concerns fans. It's about the fact that that's the best the club is actually looking to do, and that frustrates people after when you see the rivals, all our rivals strengthening, buying all the players that they need. Arsenal have so far have done the best business. You still got City, you still got Newcastle, you understand. So it's not looking good at the moment. Plus, with the whole ownership, being techie and everything, it's disastrous for us, as a football club at the moment. So, I mean, I'm also not happy with the Mason Mount signing, merely due to the fact that we're gonna play PNP. I mean, I think that's where the manager is headed. You look at the type of players that he's signing, and you can see that we're not going to be a position based football team. We're just not gonna do that. And and then when we talk about PNP, it's not sustainable, man. It's not sustainable. That has been proven. It's not sustainable over a long period of time. It can work in 2 or 3 seasons, like it did for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but you get exposed after a couple of years. When people figure you out, you're done for. So I would have rather have Ten Hag try and play his style of football while we're losing, instead of him, playing PNP, and then, we end up getting mid results. That people won't get behind you with that kind of approach, to be honest. So yeah, man. I mean, with the De Gea situation, like I told Noreddin the other time, when I was on the show, that the way the club handled it is just it's disgraceful, man. We're not saying that De Gea shouldn't leave, because that was his time to leave. You get that? Everyone has that time to leave, and I always felt that every manager that comes into a football club, they make sure that they sort out the goalkeeper, because the goalkeeper is very important in how you want to play. So I saw Pep doing it over and over again. He got rid of 2 or 3 keepers. Eventually got and he settled with these 2 best goalkeepers. So I think it's time, and ONANA is would be a good replacement, and he'll help us play from the back. I just want us to also sign a center back, man. I want Maguire gone. Maguire needs to go. He doesn't fit the way we play. So it's pointless having ONANA, and then you still have a back four that consists of Maguire. So it doesn't make sense. So yeah, man. I mean, that's my points.
Nah, absolutely, man. Ted Lasso, sorry. Big up to you for coming on, man. I don't know why I call you Ted Lasso. That's a that's the actor.
Check your Instagram,
Love, man.
Check your Instagram. Check your Instagram.
Oh, you messaged me. Okay, sorry, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yes.
I didn't see it, man.
All
Love,
right.
bro.
All right.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Love, man. Big up to you, man. Let's bring on Mus'id. Mus'id, what you saying? You good?
Can you hear me, Said?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. What you saying? What you saying?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. How are you?
Good, man. I saw your video. You're in New York. I live in Chicago, so kind of a bit far from New York. So I guess you're doing good, mashallah, man. I'm proud for you, Allah. I'm happy for you.
Nah, come on, man. We out here, man. We gotta represent, man. We gotta represent, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Next time you guys try to come to Chicago. I live in Chicago, so I know it's kind of far a little bit from New York, but I should have come. I was out of country because I was in Qatar, so I wasn't around. But if I knew you guys coming, I was gonna be there.
Nah, man. Next time, man. Inshallah, next time.
Yeah. Man, I would like to talk about two things. Especially Manchester United, their wage instruction has been really terrible because we always sign a players, offer them high wages. Every player comes thinks they all made it. So no one wanna try hard. In human, like in life, you need to work for something to achieve. Most our players, we get them and we pay them high pay, we pay them high wages, and they think they all got it, and then they achieve whatever they wanted. And that's a problem. We need to change. Unless we don't change our structure of pay, we cannot sell players. Like Sancho, how much is that necessary? Sancho, we have to pay him 350 or 375. Is that really necessary? He's
But
young.
that's what
He's
we agreed. That's what we agreed though. That's the problem. We
but
agreed at the
but
start
that
though. That's
we
not
don't.
now.
That's a problem. We don't have to attract the players in order. We have to pay you more money. Manchester. This is a
Yeah.
big club. We need to move like as a big club. I'm really tired of it. We can't even sell
Yeah.
players because of that reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's true.
another and,
It's true.
and
Big
another
up, by
thing
the way,
too.
man. Big up, the Carefree Lewis man for the raid. All the Chelsea fans are in the chat right now, so they're giving us a bit of smoke for Mason
Pick
Mount,
up,
man.
pick up,
Are you a
pick
fan
up.
of Mason Mount, by the way? Are you a fan of
My,
Mason Mount?
see, I'm not like too mad about it, but you know what? I'll pack up the. I support the coach. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was our coach and we got Mason Mount, I'll probably be mad because I believe in Ten Hag can improve a player, and I don't believe Ten Hag tried to play P and B. I don't think he's trying to play that way. If you look at the first two games in the season, he tried to play a fancy game. He tried to play passing, and he noticed that this team it doesn't work for them. Remember, all those players not even his players. Most of these players are Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Jose Mourinho. You can't just change it one season style of play. It takes time.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of
Yeah,
commitment,
man.
and we don't have a player that can do that. What is gonna do? And one thing I'm tired of it. And Saeed, I hope you're not gonna put your neck on this team next season. Because if you remember last season, we had a most embarrassing result in the league. We were getting destroyed left and right. That's so embarrassing. You know how many times I put my neck on this team and I got trolled by that. I'm
I got one
tired.
more in me, man. I got one more in me.
No, I can't do it. Because and you know what? And I'm tired. I'm tired of Luke Shaw always be coming. Oh yeah, we sorry. Oh, this is Manchester United club. This is another stand. Can you stop dropping your head anytime we consider goals? I'm tired they come on the media excuses. Don't say anything. Just shut up. Just be quiet. You know, but
Yeah,
you
big
speaking
quiet,
it doesn't not help anything. You know, that's what I'm talking about. So that's why I cannot put this team in my neck. You know how many embarrassing results we had for the past few seasons? Remember our
Yeah.
travel, Tottenham beat us 6 what? 6. Anytime we concede our head drops. I hope now since we got rid of the hair, I hope our back line have a confidence on the goalkeeper. If you don't have no confidence on your goalie, that's big problem. You know that, right? If you cannot trust your goalie, finish. Especially Harry Maguire. And
Yeah.
I believe Harry Maguire might play better the next season. I believe so. That's only me. Because remember, he was next to the hair. Probably they don't trust each other. You know what? If you had your teammate and you cannot trust your teammate, how bad is that? Really, how bad is that? They cannot trust each
Yeah,
other.
that's true.
It
No.
might change.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it will, but that's my opinion. You know?
Yeah.
Thanks, Saeed. Thanks for
Yeah,
having me, though.
absolutely.
That's all I was gonna say. I'll let other people.
Come on, bro.
I'm gonna
Anytime.
give other people a
Anytime,
chance.
spoke back.
Thank you,
Spoke
Saeed.
back, bro. Come on, man. Always, bro.
Inshallah, I'll
Love,
talk
man.
to you.
Love, love.
Salam.
Love, bro. Love, bro. Let's big up, man. Big up to everyone. Guys, 600 people in here. Make sure you like the video. Let's get to 300 likes. If you're watching right now, please hit the like button, man. Let's bring on Ibrahim. Ibrahim, what are you saying?
Hey, what up, Say? It's good.
Yeah, man. What are you telling? Where you from?
I'm from Richmond, Virginia. It's like closer to DC, like 2 hour away from DC.
Come on, man. What are you telling me,
I
man?
saw you
What are you
at New
saying?
York. I'm like, man, I wish I was there. You're having
No,
fun in New York, man.
we put a poster out a bit maybe too late, but listen, man, the people came in it, man. But next time, definitely, man. Hopefully, we'll come back next time.
Yeah, that's good. So my question was, so y'all trying to sign Amrabat and Mason Mount. Like, where do you think they can fit in the position? Like, who can they replace? Let's say if Bruno got or like let's say Bruno Fernandes get injured, where should Mason Mount or Amrabat should be in? Where should they take Eriksen position or Bruno Fernandes position or Casemiro?
For A, you need depth anyway. So that's one thing. You need depth anyway.
Okay.
But B, I think we need when Fred or whoever leaves, we're gonna need some midfielders. Donny, we're kind of light in that area now. All of a sudden, Casemiro backup as well. When Casemiro gets a red card, we just know he's gonna get a red card anyway. You know what I mean? So you need a backup plan. And the only DM that we've got is him. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
So
Yeah. I don't know if you heard, but have you heard about the Turkish player that rejected us? He went to Real Madrid. Adra Güler.
yeah, Gule.
Man,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, and he's good. You can't lie. The people say he's like the next Bernardo Silva or something, but that kid has some good talent. But if it, unfortunately, he went to Real Madrid. But it's whatever though. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. Ibrahim, I'm gonna let you go, man. Big up to you for coming on, man.
All right, man. Thanks, Sid. Nice meeting you, man.
Come on, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Let's bring on Divik, is it? Divik?
Yeah, David.
How are you, man? How are you?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, man. Good, man. What do you want to talk about, man?
And actually, the Holland news which came, which broke, the Telegraph broke. We are making a 50 million pound bid.
Yes.
So
15 or 50?
50.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, 15. That's gonna get rejected straight away, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's going on?
No, I think the ONANA news is brilliant. I just hope we can get him before preseason. That's very important. And I think I mean, I think the Glazers. I just don't get why have they sold the club from its going on since last year, and I mean, what do you think about ONANA deal?
I want to hear from you, bro. I think for
No,
me, this is your time to.
I mean, also, I mean, we are probably going to get him next week, hopefully, and I think he's great. I mean, obviously, the first option was Diogo Costa from Porto, but he cost 70 plus million. So I think this is the best option since after Costa, and I just hope. I think we'll probably get a backup as well. I just don't know who, but probably in a low price range. And I mean, we're also looking at Amrabat. Obviously, we couldn't get Rabi on a free, so I think Amrabat is great. And
absolutely,
yeah, and also like dream signing probably would be Harry Kane, but probably not this year. Maybe next year if he's a free agent. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens this summer.
Do you think it's enough? This what we're getting now? Do you think that's enough for you to kind of compete next season?
I think if we can get Højlund, ONANA, Mount, and Amrabat, maybe under midfielder, maybe I don't know. I don't think he'll compete, but I think we can win a trophy and a challenge for the league. But we'll probably finish third.
Okay. Fair. And a cup, maybe a cup next season as well. Hopefully,
I think we have to win a trophy next year. I think we won the trophy with David De Gea in goal, and if we get ONANA, we'll improve in the build up and the sweeping, carrying the ball off. I think we have to win a trophy next year, and like also reach the later stage of the UCL. And I think the main thing is that we shouldn't have these embarrassing defeats next year, like we did 6-3 against City, 4-0 against Brentford, and 7-0. Obviously,
absolutely, we can't allow that to happen again, man. I'm telling you, absolutely. But big up my guy, Dalvik. Big up to you, man. Love, big up to you, man. Let's bring on Riz. Riz, you there, bro?
Yes, Saeed. What's happening?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. What are you saying?
Are you feeling a lot happier now the ONANA thing's nearly over the line?
Hopefully,
because I've been watching your videos, bro. You're having meltdowns day after day, bro.
I don't know if it's meltdowns, but I'm a bit concerned as to where this transfer window's going. When you look at, I'm just looking at next season. It's going to be doggy, man. A lot of people are not realizing how big
it is. But Saeed, we're in a very unique position, man. We got a takeover going on. No other club's got that going on. So you have to take that into consideration, bro.
But the thing is, though, should I take into consideration when it should have been done time ago? Like
Yeah, it should have, but
should
a lot of things should have been done. But okay, let me ask you something. Do you believe that it's gonna happen though?
I'm 50-50 now. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, come on, man. It can't be 50-50.
You know why it's 50-50? Because I believe the Glazers can stay or Jassim's gonna go.
Yeah, but do you see them staying after all this drama and they're gonna say, "Oh, you know what? We're gonna stay now"? I don't see that happening, man.
You know what it is though? Let me say something. Expected unexpected with Man United though. That's why I always say,
Yeah,
man.
true. All right, then cool. So, okay, park that to the side. But that is a factor in why a lot of things that we want happening are not happening because we've got that going on in the background. Now, you have to remember, this is Ten Hag's second season. All these other teams, their managers have been there for years. So, but we're not on that, we're not at the same stage as them, bro. So, you know what I mean? This is Ten Hag's second season. Everyone's already writing him off. Oh, he's signing bums, he's signing this. Bro, give him a chance, bro. It's the second season. Do you know what I mean? It's not Oli.
I think you've
It's not Oli.
No, hold on a minute. I think you misinterpreted. I'm going to give Ten Hag a chance. I do back the
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying like generally, a lot of the fan base are like, yeah, come on, man, bruv. The guy has, bruv. Last year, did we think that Luke Shaw's going to play as a centre back seamlessly? Look how he's playing centre back seamlessly. We didn't think that, and that's happened. So with Mount, I reckon Ten Hag. I don't rate Mount, bro. I'll be honest with you, I don't rate him, but Ten Hag, if the only guy that I would think that someone can get something out of him is Ten Hag, he can probably do something with him. You get me? We've got ONANA now. That's a big change. The old guard's gone. It's a big change, that is, bro. Now we're gonna be able to progress the ball from the back a lot easier. A lot easier now, yeah? The defenders are going to be more comfortable with who we got at the back now. Lissandro already knows ONANA. Anthony already knows. Like, it's bruv, Ten Hag's doing things, man. Just trust him, you get me? I'm not saying be blind and, you know, just like, obviously I didn't like the number 7 thing. I didn't like that. But nowadays, who gives a shit about numbers, bro? Shirt numbers don't mean nothing no more, bro. You know what I mean? Bro, think about this. Ronaldo went from Real Madrid as a number 7. They gave the number 7 to Mariano. Who's Mariano? Messi left Barcelona, the number 10. They gave it to Ansu Fati. Who's Ansu Fati? Come on, man. Numbers don't mean nothing now, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I think for me, you know what it is with me, yeah? With the situation is, with the Mount one and with the midfield, for me, it's the midfield area. I look at it and I want balance in there. When you take out Casemiro in there, are you confident in that midfield? I get it.
I'm not. But Saeed, the window's not closed yet, so relax. Don't worry, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna get, bro. If we get Amrabat, then what are you saying about the midfield?
And I think that's what I want, though. If you get Amrabat,
no, but if we get him, what are you saying about the midfield? If we get him, you're nice, isn't it? Then
we're not nice, but I think for me it's good for next season in terms of we can build on that.
It's probably going to be the best midfield we've had in a long time, bro. Balance wise.
I think for me that 2018-19 was a good midfield as well. But I get what you mean. Casemiro,
yeah.
You're looking at Bruno and Mount. Yeah. I get it, 100%.
Do you get me? And then Eriksen can be used as he was meant to be used, which was a bench player, as a squad player. So slowly, so we won't be cussing him out like the way we're cussing him out. We're only cussing Eriksen out is because he overplayed games, bro, and he wasn't meant to play that many games. That's the only reason. But other than that, everyone was praising him, saying, "Oh, look at his passes, look at this, look at that, bro. Come on, man. We'll be all right. We'll be all right, bro. Don't worry, bro. Look at Arsenal. They just signed Declan Rice for £105 million, which is 120 million euro. He's not even world class, bro.
Good player though. Good player.
But is he world class?
No, he's not world class. He's not world class.
Okay, so when you're signing someone for 105 million, and we were getting our asses ripped by Pogba, 98 million or 89 million, whatever. Come on, man. We're gonna be doing better business than them, bro. They got Havertz, bro. Don't worry about them, Saeed. Don't get rattled by these man. Don't hurry, bro. Just be calm. Just be calm. Say, listen, let the window close, and then we'll talk, innit?
No, I hear you. Listen,
you're getting rattled by all these man, bro. Don't worry, man. I got you, man.
No, I'm not saying. I think for me, United just need to be proactive. That's all I want from my United. Be proactive.
Yeah, but don't you think they are though?
I think they are. Obviously, they're trying to get
compared to past seasons. Compared to past seasons, we're actually doing like Ten Hag saying, "Listen, get me my mans that I need. Get them quick, man."
Yeah, no, I hear
Yeah,
that.
look, Onana's coming in now. That's done. Hoyland, all right. I'm not really sold on Hoyland because he's not even he's not that guy. And he's not. We need a 30 striker and a Hoyland. So we need 2 strikers. Yeah, that is one of my concerns. But I mean, if the midfield is all right and it creates more chances, then our forward they need to step up, man. Sancho, Rashford, Anthony. These men need to step up, bro.
But can they? That's
You
the
know?
thing, though.
Huh?
That's Ten Hag's man. The
Yeah,
Anthony one,
bro.
so
You know,
hopefully.
I don't get it, man. Like, you probably know a bit more about me, bro. Yeah, but about football than me. But like, when they finish the games or when they go home, don't they go and practice on the things that they're weak at? So why doesn't Anthony go practice on his crossing from the right foot? I don't get it. Like, that's what I don't get about some of our players. They don't practice. They don't put in the shift, bro. Like Ronaldo become Ronaldo because he put the shift in and become Ronaldo. It's not like he was naturally gifted.
That's a
So
good
these men
point,
need to
though.
step up, bro.
Very
They need to
good
step
point.
up. I don't get why they don't do it. It pisses me off. Like Anthony never uses his right foot. It's like he's allergic to using his right foot, bro. You're an embarrassment. You're embarrassing yourself. You're making yourself a meme by doing them dead little fucking, when there's them stanky legs or whatever he does, man. It's embarrassing, man.
We just gotta hope he improves, man. Even for me, at least, because Robin wasn't the best on his right foot, but at least master what you're doing. At least
But this is
then.
my point. So if you're Anthony, go home. Yeah, you got money, bruv. Yeah, go get yourself a pitch or whatever and practice doing finesse shots in it that he keeps doing, all these dead shots. Practice on them till they become perfect, and then you do it. But this way you can't be doing it, man. His shots are so like they're weak, bro. They're so easy to save, bruv. Even I could probably save them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right. You're
He
absolutely
needs
right.
to fix that up,
But we're
man.
gonna.
But like, other than that, man, we'll be all right, man. I reckon, man. Bro, think about it like this, yeah. He's Ten Hag improved some players last season. He's gonna these other ones that have come in now. He's gonna improve them. Will be a lot better. And plus, the main thing I always say about football and managers and the style of play is you gotta just keep doing the same thing repetitively. Drill it into these players, so
Yeah.
they like City. Like it's in the DNA to just do what they got to do every single game. Liverpool the same every single game. Our players need to just get drilled and do the same thing every single time, so they know what they're doing. But sometimes it looks like they don't even know that they're just freestyling. They don't know where their other teammates are. They're just looking around, and by that time they get dispossessed, and then we end up conceding a goal. So it's all about that as well, man. Practice, bro. Just practice, bro.
Absolutely, Riz. It's been a pleasure,
Listen,
man. I appreciate you coming on,
my
man.
brother. Big up, man.
Big up, man. Love, bro. Love. Big up to you, Riz, man. Let's bring on Snoop Talk, sorry.
Snoop Talks, my bro. How you doing, man? You right?
Yeah, man. Not too bad, bro. What are you saying?
Nah, I'm good, Joe. I'm good, bro. Alhamdulillah.
Come on,
bro. I was actually gonna ask you, yeah, really and truly, bro. Like, have we really improved since Ole to Eric Ten Hag?
Oh my god, man.
Now, real
Come
talk,
on,
fam.
man.
Like these players, bro.
Yeah,
Like these players are imposters.
we have. What
You
do you
think
mean?
we
What do you
have?
mean in terms of mentality, in terms of getting a trophy, in terms of playing style? What do you mean? Be specific,
bro. Like really and truly, I was actually thinking, like, bro, like we got battered. Remember that battering that we got 6-1 against Tottenham?
Yeah,
bro. Like even this year, bro. Like last year, I mean, like 7-0, 6-1.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what I mean? Like
So
to
over the
me,
course of the season, though, when you
yeah,
look at it, we have been better in terms of defensively, third best in the league. In terms of our home form, it's been amazing. In terms of a trophy, we got one trophy. In terms of
yeah.
position, third in the league. So yes, people can say Ollie got second and he got this and that, but reality is he didn't win a trophy. You know what I mean? How many finals did he get into? Was it Europa League final?
I think
Was his only
he got.
one?
I think Ole got into one final. I think
One.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, look at Ten Hag's been to 2 finals,
Mhm.
And he's won one of them. So in that sense, I think United have improved massively,
Mhm.
on the Ten Hag. But like I said to you, I do think there are certain things that I think Ten Hag can work on, and maybe that's why you need to tell me where do you think Ten Hag's going wrong. You let me know,
bro. You know what I think? Yeah, like obviously, I back him up in it all the way, 100%. You get me?
Yeah.
But what I
Cool.
do want for him is, he has to have that same energy. You know, that ruthlessness that he has in him. He has
Yeah.
to do that against every player, bro. Like, yeah, it's all good backing up Martial and that. Just an example, yeah, Martial. But bro, man hasn't delivered for years. You get me?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
obviously,
That's
like
true.
I get it. I like Martial myself. He's a good player. You get me? But if you're not available for us, what can you do for us?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying, fam?
Mm.
So
That's that.
it's just,
I hear what you mean.
yeah, it's just these little things, fam. Certain players, bro, like he just needs to keep that same energy in it. But I was watching that stream between you and Rams, I think it was the other day, and then I don't know, someone brought up Ralph Ragnick that Ten Hag has too much power in the club right now. Like, to me, bro, like Ten Hag needs someone like a Ragnick behind him. You know what I'm saying? Because
a DOF, a proper DOF.
Yes, absolutely. To me, bro, John Murta, Richard Arnold, bro, these men are incompetent in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So when they talk about there's always this United tax, bro, you gotta work on your negotiation skills. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. That's true.
So if we really want to be the best, bro, it got to start from the top, innit? It's got to start from the top. That's all I gotta say, fam. Like, really?
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the realness, man. Listen, if you got something that you want to get off your chest, this is the channel for it, man. So hopefully you come on next week and give me your opinion, man.
Inshallah, my bro, man. Inshallah, my
Come
bro.
on,
Take it easy, okay? People,
love,
please subscribe to the channel, like the video, keep going. Love, my bro.
Come on, man. Love, bro. Big up to you, man. Fator, who's a Chelsea fan, says 7. Sai leading the chant for greatest number 7 ever in the Man United shirt from Stretford End to all Premier League grounds. Listen, man, Fator, man, these dead jokes, man. I don't know why you're spending your money on these dead jokes, man. But it is what it is, man. But listen, let's bring on Bangnam. Is it Bangnam? Bangram? Yeah, what you saying, bro?
Yeah, what's going on, my brother? Just here,
You
cool,
telling
man.
me, man?
Pardon?
What you telling me, man?
Yeah, man, I just cool. I was just listening to some of the guys you had on, man. I like the guy that you had on just before he optimism through the roof, man. I don't know how he's so optimistic.
Riz, I know, but yeah.
Man, listen, I would like everything he said to come true for real, but this me somehow I just can trust and hide with it because like I was saying, like how we bring the other players before and like Malasia, Martinez and them, and we give them a chance and we see how they progress. They can just give me a chance, man. I ain't a fan of it, but it is what it is. No, I would like to get another midfielder in there. That Amrabat news is that is accurate. That accurate though. That's like that from a I was asking you, Said, if that the Amrabat that's like official, like that's really official that we bid for him or something.
No, it's not official, but it's the interest is there though. The interest is there. Yeah.
Man, how you feel about Amrabat? What you think about the Amrabat though?
I want him personally. He's the most kind of in terms of getting a midfielder in, he's the easiest one we can get. You know what I mean? So let's get him, man. Let's get it done, man. 30 million. You know, it might depend on player sales, but I think we can get him, man. So let's do it.
Well, I just said, man, I would just hope that whoever could do a job, man, because like when I see like Caicedo going this player going probably like to Chelsea, that gonna race the that gonna race the Arsenal. I mean, that kind of like is this like kind of like feel like kind of upset, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think we need any more? Anything else that you want to see in the transfer window? Anything more you want to see?
Yeah, because if you get this guy Hoyland, if you get this guy Hoyland, we don't know, you can about to sell Martial or whatever. We can keep him. We can keep him in the squad again and try with him next season again. I don't. So I don't know. I don't like to see Rashford up front, man. I like Rashford on the left.
Yeah, absolutely,
man. I don't like Rashford up top at all. To me, that's not his role.
Yeah,
absolutely. Whatever Tag do now, I just hope we could get another midfielder in there. If we can get Amrabat, let me get Amrabat and see who we could get sell to generate some more funds to get some more players in here. I feel good with the ONANA and the ONANA goalkeeper there. The goalkeeper, I feel confident. That's not to see the here goal, right? Because I come from that era watching the here under Fergie when he first came in and he used to be that kind of clumsy way and so on. And I just get like I kind of feel like it's just kind of sad to see how it going down with the here. But I guess it's on to the new with ONANA, man. You go progress and go forward.
Absolutely. Bangam, it's been a pleasure, man. Thanks for coming on, my guy.
Well, thanks a lot, bro.
Always, man. Always, man. Let's bring on this Oliver. Oliver, you good?
Hi.
You all right, mate? You good?
Yeah, good.
What do you want to say, man? What do you want to say? You want to say anything? Take your time. Don't worry. Take your time. Yeah. You want to talk about United, anything like that, or you just?
Yeah. I just want. I was going to talk about the takeover, but I don't want to talk about it. But
No, don't worry, man. Next time when you're ready, man, come on. Don't worry.
Sure.
Do you like any of the players? Mount? Do you like the signing Mount?
Yeah.
What about Onana? Think he's a good player?
Yeah.
What about Hoyland? Do you reckon Hoyland or Kane? Which one would you take? Hoyland or Kane?
I would have both, but I don't think it'll happen. But
yeah, absolutely, man. Oliver, don't worry. We'll bring you on next time, man. Don't worry.
Good.
Top man. Let's bring on. Is it the Leonson?
That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. What you say, man? You bringing Amrabat? What's going on here? Are you Fiorentina fan?
I don't even know why you guys want Amrabat, to be honest, because he doesn't want you guys.
Right. Okay.
Like, have you heard what his brother said about you guys?
Hold on a minute. Do you know what club this is and what your club yours?
Bro, you're not Manchester United is not a big club anymore.
Bro, relax.
Stop it, man. Stop it. I watch Manchester United. Like, I'm going to the Manchester United game.
One step at a time. Where did you lot finish last season in the Serie A? Where did you lot finish last season?
We finished 7th. No, we finished 8th. My bad. No, we finished 8th, but we got to 2 finals.
Okay. Got 2 finals. Did you win anything?
Did we win them? No, we didn't win them because just like you guys, we're in a transitional period as well. Like we have,
yeah, but come on, man. Fiorentina,
we had a striker. Listen. We had a striker that didn't play for 3 years in Luca.
Yeah,
and then we had another striker that didn't fit our manager's system.
Okay.
Like if you guys want, this is my advice for you guys. If you guys want Amrabat and you guys want to please Fiorentina, like give us Greenwood. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want him. Like we need a striker.
Right. Okay. For me, when you look at Fiorentina, though, for me, I don't think you can afford maybe the ambition that we can get. Premier League football in terms of the wages as well, and also you had Dusan Vlahovic, and he left your football club. I bet you said the same thing about Dusan Vlahovic when he was at Fiorentina, and he left to go to Juventus to
we all knew Vlahovic wanted to leave, though.
I think that'll be the case. That'll be the case when Amrabat. If Man United
trust me, Amrabat, he's gonna leave. I know. Listen. I know Amrabat wants to leave, right? But he wants to go to Atletico Madrid, or he wants to go to Barcelona.
That's all that broke, man. They couldn't even get that.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. No, that's what I'm saying. If you listen to what his brother said, he's not really like. If he I think his brother said like if he goes to like the Prem, he wants to go to like one of the top teams, and Manchester United wasn't part of the list. And if you go to Manchester United, it was for the money. So yeah, if you guys want him, you're gonna have to give him a big raise. Like how much that raise is, I don't know.
Money. We love to spend high.
Yeah, I know. Like trust me, I know. But it's just like.
Let me ask you a question though.
It's crazy to me. Yeah, what's up?
Let me ask you a question though. Where did your interest from Fiorentina come from? Are you from America, by the way?
Yeah. Well, I'm born in Jamaica, but yeah.
Okay, give me a lowdown, because obviously it's quite interesting. A random Fiorentina fan comes on the stream, but let me know where your interest came from for Fiorentina.
Yeah, my interest came. I started watching Fiorentina 2021 when they won the Coppa Italia for the first time in a long time, and that was with Ria Costa and oh my god, I forgot what the other person's name is. He's an Argentinian striker. I forgot his name. Damn.
Batistuta.
Exactly. Yep. So yeah. So ever since then, I've just been watching them. Thank you guys for Giuseppe Rossi, Mario Gomez. Like, bro, we just had great times. It just like you guys. We just like before we hit it like a hardship with our previous owners, but our new owner, like he's a billionaire. He's a United States billionaire. So we don't have those problems no more. That's the reason why, like, we made 2 finals. Even last season, if Vlahovic didn't leave, we would have made another final last season. But he just left. But the fan base wanted him gone by December anyway. So it was pretty much a neutral thing. Amrabat is different. Like I think the fan base was more accepting of him going to Barcelona or Atletico Madrid at the time for the 30, but now I'm sorry to say this, but the price of the brick went up. So if you want Amrabat, is like even
how much you want Amrabat for?
Like our CFO, huh?
How much you want Amrabat for?
To go to Man, I don't care where he goes, bro. To be honest with you, I don't care. Like if you guys want to give us the P's, like I'll take. I told you what I'll take. I'll take. Yo, if you guys still want to give us the 30, I said it. I said it in Rand's chat. I said I'll take 30 plus Ahmed or Greenwood. Because that's who we need. We need I'm looking at what my team needs. We need a striker. And Ahmed, Ahmed is very good.
Yeah,
Which
yeah. I might just play on the wing though. Yeah. I might just play on the wing though. Maybe obviously Greenwood, like I said, he might be going on loan. You don't know, so
yeah, he's going.
It depends on that situation.
Yeah, the news is going to like Roma. So
yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Do Fiorentina have that pull, man? Fiorentina is that club
pull for Greenwood. Yeah, we would. Yeah, because like we would play to Greenwood abilities way more than Roma. Like if we
Mourinho
might leave, and Roma's banned from Mourinho actually is banned from UEFA. So Roma has to choose. UEFA or Mourinho.
Okay.
So
okay. But no, it's an interesting chat, man. Like I said to you, it's a funny one. I didn't expect a Roma fan to come and rattle me.
Roma
but
fan,
it's all
bro,
good, man. Sorry, Fiorentina. Fiorentina.
Yeah. Like I was on Nordin's for a while during the World Cup. It's just like I told him, like I do architecture for a living, so it's pretty busy.
Yeah.
When you guys are live, I'm working. It's just that today I decided to just stay home, so I'm able to jump on.
Fair enough, man. But now, big up to you, man, for coming on, man. Respect.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Come on, man. Big up to you, man. Listen, man, I didn't expect that, but listen, big up to him for coming on, man. Let's bring on Waleed.
Salam, bro.
Yes, bro. You good, bro? How salam?
Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. What do you want to talk about, man?
Bro, I just want to ask you one question, my brother. How come you didn't? I see the Sheikh Yassim's son followed you on Instagram.
Yeah, he I don't know, but he just not replying back, man.
Have you tried messaging him?
Yeah, I messaged him, but he's not answering. So I don't know if he's waiting for the right moment to message back, or I don't know. So just have to wait and see, man.
Don't you think that's a sign? Personally, I think it is. He's not going to follow for no reason.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. He follows, I think, is it Lad Bible and stuff like that. I don't know, man. He might just be a United fan and just follow the best people from England. I don't know. That's what I thought as well. Hopefully, like I said to you, there's a meaning behind it. But right now, he's not messaging. You know what I mean? So he's on the NDA. So he might not be able to message or say anything. Because if I obviously not that he don't trust me, but I could say something. I'd be like, "Yo, it's done," and etc. etc. So he has to be under strict
True.
guidelines. You feel me?
But
I get it.
personally,
So,
I think my personal opinion, I think it's a sign. They probably trying to get in touch with the fans, get connected with the fans, get the voice out there. Because otherwise, he wouldn't follow this guy. No offense to you or myself or anyone. Yeah, he wouldn't have a reason to follow. You know what I mean? The guy's a royalty. To be fair.
No, that's fair point, man. That's fair point, man. What do you want to say in terms of Man United, man? Manchester United. What's your opinions on what's going on right now? Transfers, anything like that? What do you want to say, man?
My opinion is, you know what? I'm gonna say something controversial. I think Jen Meto, I can't even pronounce his name. I think he's doing an undercover good job where we're telling people that we're broke. So we're leaking it to the media. We're saying United's broke. United's this. We can't afford this, and we're not getting scammed. We're not really getting hustled to paying premium
Do you think
prices.
Mason Mount should have been that transfer with 1 year left to go? The price we paid. Do you think that was a fair amount to pay?
In today's market, 55, let's say 55 million. If he's successful, it'll be 60 million. So we say 65 for the time being. He is, if you think about it, like he's a player that Ten Hag is insisting on. So that's, first of all, he's a top target, and he's not a bad player considering. I'm not saying he's the young, he's so on, but you're not a bad player if Arteta, Klopp are asking for you. So if you think about it, he's a good player. And you know what? We had to pay a bit. I think Chelsea did get a good deal. But the thing is, if we hold on and wait until it's free, it's been harder. You know, more clubs have been in, and you never know. And if he's a top target, you gotta give it to the manager. I think he'll do well for us. But look at ONANA. It looks like we're getting him for what, 45 million euros.
Yep.
That's for someone he's 28. Keepers can play until what, late 30s. I think that's a bargain, and we're getting a Danish lad as well, where he looks like a hot prospect. And I think so far the news broke out 50 million going through. So that's a good deal in my eyes. We're not paying. You know what?
I think it's though. Yeah.
Like a Maguire, 80 million. Good God, that's a nightmare,
but again, that's
man.
what I'm saying to you. So this again, what you just said there is why my next point would have been, for as good as you said, you know, John Murtough has been for these shrewd signings, he also was the reason why we paid 85 million for Maguire. You know what I mean? The reason why, I don't know what the contract situation is. He's part of the board that gave Navigate a new contract. Hold on a minute. But the reason why
he's learning from his mistakes. Don't you think? He's improving. If you look at the window, he's improving. I'm not saying he's Edwards or like a loophole, but he's getting there. And I think
I hear you. I think for me,
he probably knows his job is on the line. His job is on the line, so it's one of those where he knows he has to perform.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. When you look at
huh? Sorry,
what did you say? Sorry.
So I'll leave it to him. I've got my little one here, and he's doing my head in.
No worries. It's all love, man. It's all love. We'll chat. Love, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up Prince Varagu says, with all due respect to Fiorentina, Bray will get Abra back for less than 30 million, and Green would go to a small club like Fiorentina. That is a question there from him. Let's bring in Sam. Is it Sambo?
Yes, Saeed.
Yes, bro. What are you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, chilling, man. Chilling, bro.
Chilling. Not driving today. Normally out and about, man.
You remember, yeah?
Yeah, man. Come on. What are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm been listening to the last few calls, right? And for me, I'll be honest, if we can't sign Amrabat, yeah, where we're becoming a joke club. I'll be honest, I know the guy the two calls before this, he was talking about Florentina, but come on, look, with all due respect, their biggest stars being Batistuta and Michael Richards. Do you know what I mean? Like it's And this guy, Amrabat, yeah, he's a guy that would fight for this badge. I'm telling you, he would fight for the club because I think he's either captain of Morocco. The guy, you could see the team talks he was giving, and him paired with Casemiro in the middle. Obviously, you got Bruno's passion in the middle. I think definitely this guy needs to be signed. Obviously, the man's got that North African blood as well. And do you know what I mean? He's going to be pushing the team on, because I think that's what Man United at the moment. We're not, when we're signing players or when we're looking to sign players, we're not buying the aggressive type, passionate, you know, sort of like captain style players, with all due respect. And I think, to be honest, even looking at the striker situation, for me, I know it might sound controversial, but I don't see Højlund as being hitting the ground running. I'll be honest with you. I mean, look, if you're looking at his stats, Højlund has got 6 goals and 4 assists this calendar year. And it doesn't strike me as someone who's really going to sort of put Man United where we need to be. I mean, we was a club that we were buying wonder kids. We were buying Tevez, Rooney, prime Rooney. We're talking about these guys would, you know, they would fight on the pitch, would leave it all on the pitch. I mean, maybe I'm proved wrong, but I don't personally see Højlund as this striker that's going to transform the team, with all due respect. And I think, to be honest, we're not going up for pushing it for Kane. Even, to be honest, the kid, I think from the Scottish kid, was it Ferguson we was looking at a few months ago as well? Was it Ferguson or what's his name?
Ferguson from Brighton. Ferguson, Brighton.
I mean, to be honest, why are we not going back in for him? Like, he, to be honest,
he signed a new deal. Signed a new deal.
Signed a new deal.
Yeah.
Therefore, we should have got it.
Signed a deal.
To be honest, he doesn't. I mean, I've only seen a few clips of Højlund, but it doesn't. For me, maybe he's a young prospect and stuff like that. But we're in a position now where we've got the manager. We're on the cusp of becoming, obviously, getting the Qatari takeover whenever that happens. We've got a lot of the pieces in there now, and it's just like buying someone where they're not really proven at the moment. I don't know if it's going to be a step forward personally, man, but who knows? Who knows, man? But I don't know. What do you think? It's like is a midfielder itself. Like, even, you know, Ziyech. I don't know why. Like, Ziyech is a decent player. I don't know why we were going in for Ziyech, man. For me,
we got enough of the wing, man. I was with Ahmad on this week, man. We got too many, man. He's got too much competition.
Yeah, but, I mean, would you prefer Mount, Ziyech, or
Ziyech? For me, nah. He's too injured. Again, he's got a few injuries, niggles. I don't know, man. I think too many former Ajax players, man. It's getting too much now, man. Bro, how many former Ten Hag players are we gonna get? We might as well be Ajax United. We might as well be called Ajax United, mate. You know what I mean?
We're buying more, obviously, bringing in Højlund and stuff like. We're bringing all these players from the Dutch league and stuff like that. I think, to be honest,
no, he's from Atalanta. Højlund's from Italy.
Yeah, so I personally think, honestly, for this phase for a striker, when we've got if we had an out-and-out striker, we had Harry Kane already, go for someone, a younger prospect, but we're putting so much pressure on this. This is going to be a key signing. We do not have a number 9. This has to be sort of a striker that's really going to start banging in 25, 30 goals. So it's got to be someone that really, like, is going to hit the ground running, but I don't know, man. It's who's left.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, Osman is.
Sambo, I'm gonna leave you to it because I want to get 10 minutes left of the show. I want to get as many people as I can in here, man. But big up Sambo, man. I love for coming on, man. Let's bring on Icy. Icy, what are you saying?
My G, what are you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, man. Not this bad, man. What are you saying, bro?
Yo, I just wanted to say, there's no way in hell like we'll spend £60 million for Mount, and we want to sign a goalkeeper for £45 million. And we haven't gotten a striker yet. So they have to tell me that they've got £120 million in the bank to go get a top striker. That's what they have to tell me right now. Because you can't tell me that, Ten Hag can't tell me that we don't have a striker and he's spending £60 million on a central midfielder that we've got Bearman in there. And he wants to go buy a goalkeeper that is not a main priority. Like, it doesn't make sense to me at all.
So you don't think a goalkeeper is a main priority?
No, I don't think a goalkeeper is the main priority for us. I think a striker is the main priority for us. We need to get a striker. If you're spending 60 million and 45 million on a goalkeeper, that means you got to have £100 million for a striker, because that's our problem this last season. Like, that's where our main problem lies. So there's no way like we Ten Hag. I'm trying as much to like trust the man, but man, like if we don't have a solid top Kane or Osimhen, if he doesn't get Kane or Osimhen, then he doesn't know what he's doing in this transfer window. Because you can't be spending money where we don't really need Mount. To be honest with you, we don't really need Onana. To be honest with you, I know the guy is bad from playing from the back, but priority like to get us 30 goals a season, that'll take us to the next level. That man is not going to take us to the next level. If we had Kane now, me and you would be saying, yeah, like okay, we're moving up. And if you combine those two, 60 million plus 45 million, that's 100 million already.
What about selling some players? We need to sell some players, then, isn't it? Then
yeah,
who would you sell?
I mean,
Who would you sell?
Yeah,
Who would you
man,
sell to
I'll
raise
get
funds?
a lot of them. Donovan the Big, Fred, Scott, like Maguire. Come on, everyone in the fan base know the man that needs to go.
Sancho.
I'll give Sancho one more season. I'll give Sancho one more season just to see. Like, I remember in one of your streams you were doing with Musa, and he said something.
Yeah.
He was like, last season Ten Hag signed Anthony for 90 million. And if you think about it, really, Anthony is a good player. Is good. But if you think about it, we didn't really need Anthony last season on the right wing. He spent 90 million, which is like almost 75% on our budget on a player we didn't really need. And he's doing the same thing this season again with spending on Mount and Onana on players we don't really need. So, I mean, I back the man. He's doing well. But I'm questioning some of these signings. All of them are players he's worked with. So doesn't he have like other scouting teams that will tell him about other players, or he just wants to work with the players that he knows? I don't know. But he needs to get me a £150 million striker if he's going to be spending money on players that we don't really need. That's just my own opinion.
Okay, no, appreciate it, man. I guess you're on Ten Hag watch then, yeah? You're on Ten Hag
man.
watch.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's
love,
just
man.
me. Yeah, my
Big
G,
up Icy, man. Nice to meet you, bro. Love, man. Love. We're gonna whiz through the last couple of people. So when you come on, make your point concise. Last 10 minutes of the show, make your point concise. Let's bring on Sigmund. How are you, mate?
Hi, Saeed. Nice to meet you, man. This time.
Not too bad yourself.
Yeah, I'm good. Couple of things I wanted to bring up. First off, just in reply to the last gentleman, I think if we're going to go in for a striker, I think it's going to be, unfortunately, end of the transfer cycle where we do that, because obviously we've got to build that money up and find that balance, right? And then I don't see why there isn't a reason why we don't go after a Harry Kane, who was the top priority.
Okay.
But we got to get our other targets done. Give away what our budget is, then suddenly they want to snip and take the whole budget, right? So you've got to spend some money before you approach Daniel Levy. So that's one point. But the main point I wanted to bring up, I'm very, very excited to get rid of the Glazer family, right?
Yep.
But I am worried about having our club be state-owned. I understand there's politics and people want to call it something else, and that's perfectly fine. And I also understand that football is going down that way, and there is that fear of being left behind.
Absolutely.
I still think we're a big enough club not to need that. And I'm just interested, obviously I'm in Southeast London, yeah? So beyond the excitement of what could be coming with a Qatar takeover, I'm interested to know locally how people are feeling, because I'll tell you, like, I've supported United since I was a kid, right? Old Trafford and whatnot. And there is, we've never liked the owners, whether it was Martin Edwards even, right? We've never liked the people that were in charge. Obviously, United being turned into a PLC changed things dramatically and brought in the Glazers. But my concern is that we go from being a club that is going to be passed between big companies, that we can actually if something goes wrong or we don't like how the club's being run, we can force them out. But if you're in the position of having your club run by extreme wealth, right? You're in. I'm worried about the future of the club, right? Because you start to get into politics, UK politics as well, right, and international politics. If the UK government say something that they don't like, would we just be left to burn? Like,
yeah, I hear that. The thing why I think with the new owners and whatnot, I think morally, I think everything in this world is crazy anyway. I
oh
think
yeah,
when you
yeah,
look at the government, when you look at everything else included, I think what we've been through right now in terms of the Glazers, I think that's been wrong for 18 years. I understand there's
absolutely.
concerns about human rights issues. I understand that, and
No,
you have
no.
to
You
put
know
that into
what? I'm not.
consideration.
Sorry to cut you off. I'm not even coming from that angle, right? Forget that angle. I'm talking about extreme wealth, right?
Yeah.
Extreme wealth where you
So
don't
you want
have the
value and
opportunity.
traditions. You want values
I
and traditions.
I it's not so much that, it's a power thing, right? If you've got people that are so extremely wealthy, do you think the Emirates are going to get rid of Man City anytime soon? Do you think Saudi Arabia are going to give up Newcastle? Probably not in our lifetime. And I think that's the point I'm making, is it's a completely different step that we're going into now, where
Okay.
you're not going to be able to start a Twitter campaign or shut down the store. It's not going to matter to them if things were to go wrong. And that's what I'm saying. I don't get me wrong, I'm buzzing, right? But I'm trying to
Yeah.
take that balance, and I'm
Balance.
interested
Okay.
to know what your thoughts are on that side of the equation. Are there any of those fears echoed in you internally?
You know what? No, because I feel like for me, the future, you just quite never know. I think for now, obviously, you know what I mean? These Qataris have good intentions. They're Man United fans, like Jim Ratcliffe on the other side. He claims he's a
Mhm.
United fan. I think what we can't control, I think right now, not saying it doesn't concern me, but I think for me, that thoughts will always be there. I think for now, look at it as a sign of a new hope, a new dawn, a new way of Manchester United. And it has to happen for me now. This change has to happen for me to look at whether United would be free in that sense, and whether you know what I mean. I get where you're coming from, but I think right now, I think just control what we have right now. And in the future, you just never know. Anything can happen. You know what I mean? We're seeing it every day. Things happening that we never thought we could see. But listen, I wish I could have this debate with you for longer, but I've got to bring more people on.
No, I
Appreciate the
appreciate it.
segment.
I appreciate your time. I
No,
appreciate
anytime,
everything
man.
you
It's
do
all
for this
about
community. All right, much love.
absolutely.
See you.
Absolutely, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Right, let's bring on Nedu, and then we're gonna have maybe one more call after that. Nedu, what you saying, man? You good?
My guy Saeed, longest time, man. How you been?
Yeah, man. Not too bad, man. Not too bad, man. We're just you know what I mean? We're working again, man. We're working. What are you saying?
Nothing much, man. You already know what's going on. Just before I go ahead, the week before you guys and the Big Six went to New York, I was in New York,
I know,
bro.
man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
crazy,
oh,
man.
okay. No, but what can I say? I'm just gonna say I'm highly disappointed. You already know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. We already know.
I,
We
I'm gonna
definitely
have
know.
to I'm gonna have to live with it, but even I don't know what Ten Hag is getting at. I don't know what he's playing at. The number 7, I know he doesn't. Fine, it's just a number,
Yeah.
whatever. But for 60 million, just go and add in like 10 more million. I promise you, you can tempt Barella out of Inter Milan's hands. They need the money. They do need the money. Inter would not even get out of the group stages of the Champions League next season. I promise you that.
Okay. Even though they went
This
to the final this year.
Yes, this was their last push, and they had
Okay.
like the luckiest run ever. I feel like
Okay.
we are giving Ten Hag like we're blindly, so at some point where you have to admit that we're blindly letting Ten Hag do some stupid shit. He thinks he's in Ajax. This is a bigger club than Ajax. Like it all started from the 90 million Anthony. Like when they rejected our 55 million bid, I trust me, I was like, don't get him anymore. Don't do that. You know, he wastes money carelessly. Like it's obvious now that he has full control over the transfers in United, and he's showing how naive he is. To me now, he's not just tactically naive. He's also his talent ID is trash. How can you tell me, with the reports that I read, how can you tell me you want Mason Mount because of what he did at Vitesse? Come on, like I don't know if I'm sounding crazy. I hope I'm not.
I think you know what it is though. To counter that, yeah, I have to obviously, balance the conversation. But I think this is the type of play that he wants. You can clearly see it: high pressing, high energy. Win the ball out the pitch. This
We
is
have
Ten
that in
Hag's.
Fred. We have that in Fred and Bruno. Okay, let me. You guys have to be sincere,
Fred's gonna leave, by
please.
the way. Fred's gonna leave.
Yes,
Do you
but
know
you
that
guys
Fred's
have
gonna
to be
leave?
sincere. You guys have to be sincere with me, and don't insult me or anything in the comments. But just be honest with your life. If you bring Mason Mount and Fred for the past 2 seasons, who has been a better player? Be sincere. Now they both play for our clubs. Who has been a better player
I think it's a
within the
mid
past 2 seasons?
conversation. I don't really rate any
You
player
have
though.
to be
If you look
honest.
at Fred, I don't really rate
Fred
him.
has put in more
Okay.
performances than Mason Mount has. You can see that there's something in there. Stick with Fred for 1 more season. Let him go on a free or something. We needed a different type of. We needed someone who can complement
Yeah.
Casemiro, like an
Casemiro,
Amrabat.
yeah.
We all saw what he
I hear
did.
you on that one.
We also saw what he did in the World Cup. There's Barella over there. Haj mentioned someone on the stream you guys did, and I was so happy when he did. Varela that plays for Boca Juniors. I followed this guy
Yeah.
for 1 year.
Okay.
He is amazing, but we know United doesn't do those kind of deals. Like there's a lot of if you actually look at it, I keep saying it's Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. He's
Real Sociedad. Yeah.
Oh my God, like that guy with Casemiro, and Rance mentioned this yesterday, and I'm like, I'm happy you guys also think the way I think. Like you guys know football. Casemiro is not a deep line playmaker. He's a destroyer. He's also a goal threat. He's not a collect the ball from the defense. Those are the varieties. Those are the Zubimendis. Those are the players that take the ball from the defense. Casemiro's job in Real Madrid was destroy, kick the ball away from this player's legs, block the striker from getting towards the defense. You know, like we can't be blindly supporting Ten Hag. Like he's naive. You can't do this. What is Mason Mount going to add to that midfield as of right now that Bruno, Fred, and McTominay didn't give you last season? Is it the
We
goals?
just got hope, obviously. Okay, let me ask you a question. And this is kind of, we need to wrap up because I'm not
Yeah,
like
sure,
we're running out of time. If he brings in Amrabat and Mason Mount, would that change your perspective on the midfield then?
It's not going to change my perspective because Mount is still there with the number 7. He's going to play him.
Okay, yeah.
And you know what? He's going to bring Amrabat, and Amrabat is going to get benched.
Yeah.
He's not going to bench Bruno. If he benches Bruno, I'll kill him. God, please forgive me. He can't bench Bruno over Mount.
Let's wait and see, man. Let's wait and see. I know you're not happy, but I think for me, let him bring Amrabat in, and then I can see where he's going. Right now,
I hope Amrabat comes in. If Amrabat comes in, fine. If he loans out Amad Diallo, I'll be so pissed.
Yeah, absolutely. Nedu, I need to go. Love, man. Guys, I'm sorry. Kevin, Pop, Bonfield, Freddie, who was it? Yusuf, Neddy as well, another guy there, Adam, Charlie. You guys, man, honestly, man, we've been over 2 hours. Guys, if you want to come into the calling show, come as early as possible. Maybe I need to do it at another time. Maybe I do it a bit too early. So what I'll do is I'll try and make it a bit later. But you guys, make sure you're there later on, people. I have got America Talks at 10 p.m. So I'm going to continue the conversation, man. So make sure you tune in America Talks, where we have an all-America panel. So make sure you tune in 10 p.m. UK time, man. It's been a pleasure, guys. I'm out.